Hello, Rex the Dragon. I love that name. Excuse me while I beat on my stylus. There we go. Be dead. Hello, Lizzie Be Free. Hello, Rocky. Hello, Rex, when you come back. Inu Socials. Hey, glad you caught alive. Hey, Cat Nicole. Happy oh, it is Christmas Eve there, isn't it? You're in the future. Oh, yeah, my friend in the Philippines. Yeah, it's Christmas Eve there too, isn't it? Isn't it? I don't know where I picked that up from. Don't ask. Hey, Sangi's here. Abby's here. Dolce de Corgi. K-Buns. Released from Finals Hell. Oh, what are you wrapping up, what year are you in, Inu? I love when people talk to me about their academic careers. I get to live vicariously through you and remind myself why I'm not in school anymore. Ah, man. My stylus is dead. I need to get a new battery for it. It's bugging me. But it might be moot because I can't get my fucking Evernote to work. Why did you sign me out? I hate you so much. You don't need an update. Cancel. But anyway. Lizzie Be Free. Oh, it's the first time you're live. Welcome. Hello, Smug. And Tony. Oh. So who's Tony? Wait. What'd I miss? Tangerine! Merry Christmas, Adam. Oh, that's funny, actually. I will allow that joke. It is funny. Gotta fight with my Kindle here. Entering third of undergrad. It's fine. I think, how many years did I spend? I went, for my undergrad. Excuse me, I went for 2 years. Yeah, I did my freshman and my sophomore year. Took, like, 2 years off. And then went back and finished up my, what are those? I don't know, whatever comes between sophomore and senior. I don't remember. Anyway, finished up the last 2 years. So I guess I was like a 6-year, but 2 of those years I wasn't technically taking classes. The Crumpugs. Aw. Well, I hope you find your credit card, Dolce. Or hope nothing happens to your credit card. Hello, Dimple Skeptic. Yes, I'm sure. Update the goddamn app. I would like to be able to use this stupid tablet. Do not make me come through the screen. Oh, thank you, Smog. Hey, you remember now. Inu, Susan, Sherry, actually, yes, and Hillary, welcome to the interns. Mwahaha. I should, I think I got 5 more of mine to let out, too. Aw. Oh, you bought those for Dolce. That's so sweet of you, Susan. Well, Merry Christmas, Dolce, and welcome to the interns, everyone. Continue fighting with my thing. Do. I don't know what's happening. Look, man, I just want to update Evernote. Why is this difficult? Don't make me get a new APK. There we go. I may have to get a new APK. Robin! What are we talking about today? Well, actually, we're going to catch up on Amber. I know that's everybody's favorite thing to do. Hey, Molly! There's like a... Molly, you're going to be my... Never mind. There's like a thing that I can do. That's annoying. There we go. Or apparently not. I can't. There we go. Membership gifting. Oh, thank you, Dimpled Skeptic. Merry Christmas to you too. Merry Christmas Eve Eve. Terms apply. Terms. It was like a thing I saw that I could do. That's not it. Oh well. Clearly I'm hallucinating. Sorry, I got cat hair all over me. Hello Hannah. Hello Ace. Hello Liz. Hello Saucy Brioche. Hello Robin. Alright, how long have we been doing this? Watching me cuss at my thing for 6 minutes now. Install. Technology, man. It's gonna be the end of us all. Alright, hang on. This is not going to stop. There we go. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. Now will you let me log in? I don't need to enter my password. You know who I am. Actually, that might not be the right password. See if I can do this without saying my password out loud. No. Two-step verification and will be the death of me. Yes, it's me. Highlight criminy. Alright, so we're gonna catch up on Amber. Because I said so. Yeah, if you guys want to catch up. The other thing is like, if we get tired of Amber, we'll switch over to Glitter because that's who I do. But next, ow, I bit my tongue. Next year, I plan to focus on a new person. Not focus, but showcase a new person. And we'll see. There's actually 2 new people I want to talk about. Maybe we'll actually pop in on one of the new girls. She's not a lol. She is not a lol cow. Words. Hello, land designer. Haven't seen you in a minute. Cameron Pearson. Robin Roro. Just watched Mr. Snowflake's read viewers' thoughts on Amber. You're curious to hear from people who send her fan art. I mean, there's nothing wrong with sending people fan art, I guess. I don't want to create... Oh my god, just let me use my stupid app. I love Evernote as an app in general, but they've been doing nothing but like non-stop updates every 2 weeks, and it's driving me up a wall. Anyway. There's a theory that all of the fan art is AI generated by ALR. I don't think so. I don't think so. Good theory, though. Fun theory. I could have called no, though. People are a little paranoid about AI. It's not all that yet. What is Chang Shemek? What is this? What are these words? Oh, Happy Hanukkah. Never mind. I'm an idiot. I can read. Yes, it's Hanukkah, right? Did it start or is it over? I know it's not quite lined up this year. No, that's right. It starts on the 25th, doesn't it? I'm crazy, though. You've been around just catching replays. Well, I'm glad you're here in person. You're here in the digital flesh, if one will. Let me get... Now that I got that working. Da, 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 da. YouTube, Amberlynn. There we go. My browser's on to me. Hey, Misanthropic Lightworker. Ember's video from yesterday is awful. Yeah. Day. Happy holiday. Oh, wait, you're pregnant? I didn't know that. Congratulations. And I hope it's a quick delivery. All right. Ah, yes, because I was watching TikToks. Like, why is it like that? Jump scare time. All right, I want to back up. I hate this. Today's thing is just it's Amber. It's all it is. I want to back up to saying goodbye. Does she? I know she's trolling us with these like these eating ones. I know everyone's like, "Oh, she's doing it for Tommy." She's not. She's trolling the audience. And I know she thinks she's like one-upping us and shit, but she just looks stupid. She just like, I hate to be really, really rude, but she just looks fat and stupid when she does these clips. And I don't think she understands that. Like, it's not a good look. But she doesn't care either, so she's kind of like, any attention is good attention. So like she's the opposite of Glitter, where Glitter only wants positive attention. Amber doesn't care. She's just any attention is good attention. No. Bonk. And it just makes me sad for her that like she has so little self-respect that she will just create those kind of you don't need that part. There we go. Yeah. Can't tell because her thing's white, so I can't tell where the frame of the picture is. There we go. Da-da-da. Don't mind me just being anal. Oop. Alright. We're gonna back up to Vlogmas Day 12. Because I don't care about the rest of it, honestly. Allie's here! Mary whatever. Yes. There are a lot of things happening. Because, what is it? Holi? One of the Indian holidays is happening as well. I can scoot over and then we can all fit. Yeah! Alright, we're done now. It's not perfect, it's not perfect, it's fine. Life will go on. Life will go on. Foodie Beauty hates the negative attention. Yeah. Yeah. But yet continues to do shit that gets her negative attention. I've only paid attention to Chantel through Milk Tea and just vicariously through a couple other people and the Discord. Because I pop in there every once in a while to see what new bullshit she's doing. But since the lolcow live thing, I can't. She's just, it's too much. It's too much. Let's close that. I don't need that open. I got too many windows open. Hang on. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that, probably. And then my 19 million windows for that. Hey, Perbug! Alright. Fatphobian Beck. Hey, Lindsay's here! We like Lindsay. Hey, Scooter's here too! I haven't seen Scooter in a minute either. Hey, everybody's showing up. Yay! This was a good time, eh? I also wanted to get a live in before the end of the year, because honestly, I probably won't get on until the year's over with now. So. But. Let's see. Nope. I don't care what you guys think. Psst. Whatevs. This is what I wanted to do. There we go. And I'll put the other 5 out at the end, so someone remind me to do that. Hey, I got smug. Ha ha ha. Alright. Valerie. No, I didn't get smug. Never mind. Valerie, Artemis, T Green, JLBH, and Lindsay. Welcome to the interns. Mwahaha. And hello, Benji. Alright, so we backed up to Amber's Vlogmas Day 12. I am going to speed her up because I know that these are a lot of nothing, but no, not that fast. I don't know, maybe that fast. Alright, well, we're gonna... No, that's too fast. Why? Why are you like this? Anyway, that's too fast. That's fine. But... yes, everyone, Lindsay's here. Tell Lindsay how awesome they are. Lindsay, whose icon has a bagel in it, and I think that's funny. It makes me laugh. She's pretending the... Yeah, I know she mentions it in her most... Like, she's literally mentioned it in the last 7 Vlogmases about her TikTok thing. You haven't missed much. No, Poto, I'm just being a consummate professional. No, she is not a 4X. She's never been a 4X. You can lurk, Molly. You can also come on here and rage if you want. It's fine. As long as we all know not to use the forbidden words. I'm so glad Dimpled. All right, let's go make fun of Amber because that's what this is going to be. What's going to happen? Let me know if she's too loud. Hi. How small is this town she lives in? Where's all her stuff? They must have already dropped her shit off at the apartment because they've got the back all laid out. And you know it was crammed full of crap because she brought like a year's worth of clothing. Oh yeah, please like my live stream. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't know what the hell YouTube's doing, but it's like... I don't know, for lack of a better term, it's basically cock blocking a lot of channels, and mine is unfortunately one of them. She's not too loud, she's muted. Excellent. Thank you for that. I need to switch the sound because it's set up for something else. Let's fix that. Me, her, my mom, my grandma, we all went to it.
Now you can hear her.
We're about to go. You didn't miss anything. She's talking about going to the restaurant. Wait, what's happening, Rocky? Yeah, don't dox people. That's rude. Don't dox people. There's somebody here named Alice in Space, and I love it. Or Ace in Space. Alright, anyway.
Go again. It's like a tradition. It's called the Taste of China, if anyone wants to know. Like, if you guys are around, like, Oklahoma City, then you definitely have heard of it. Like, it's super popular.
Look at Rocky being a mod.
Yeah, the food is always fresh and hot. It tastes good. It does taste good. So, we're on our way to do that. Hello, welcome to Amberlynn's Vlogmas, where we have done literally nothing Christmassy, but we're about to do a Christmas scratcher. 2 of them, actually.
Yay, Christmas scratchers.
And we have Merry Multiplier. So, let's do it. So, I don't have any change, so I'm literally using my keychain. All right, so my winning numbers are 14 and...
I don't think I've been I don't think what's happening is a shadow ban. Here's my theory, Saucy. Here's my theory. Because Chikara is not the only one I've heard complain about this. I do watch people outside of Girl World, and a couple of them have also mentioned that they've had a drop in subs. They've had a drop in income. Because YouTube isn't YouTubing the larger channels. They're really pushing real small channels, which is good for the small channels. I don't have anything against that. And I know this because my partner's got a brand new channel that they just started, and it's like he barely got like 500 views on a video, and now all of a sudden this month he's getting like thousands of views, which he doesn't usually get. So it's great that they're pushing like the newer channels, but I don't understand why they're punishing the rest of us as well. Ah, Rocky, you're great. And I made you a mod without asking you, so if you don't want to be a mod, just let me know. Yeah, exactly. A drop in subs. Everybody's getting hit by it, and I don't know what especially since it's like December. Like, if they were doing this any other month, it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but since it's December and everybody was gearing up for December because they were like, oh yeah, you know, you get that bump in AdSense, but we're not getting the bump in AdSense because they're not pushing our videos like they used to. They're actually kind of blocking them. Yeah, Lindsay, I'm constantly getting recommended videos with less than 500 subs, which is fine. It's fine. That's how you find new channels. That's great. But why are they punishing everyone else? You always get recommended mine and Alona's. I get Alona's stuff too. But that's because I like every video of hers. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know exactly what's going on. I'm just speculating. But I would like to know exactly what is happening, because I feel like it's a shit move on YouTube to be doing it during December. Like, do it in January, do it in February, the 2 low months of the year, because that's when small channels need that big of a... I mean, they need a bump anytime, but it's not going to be as bad of a slap in January and February for monetized channels as it is in December. So anyway, now I'm done bitching. Not true crime, like... Well, it's like YouTube's offering me new people to react to. Yeah, I noticed you're reacting to other things. You stay away from... Oh, wait, no, wait. Never mind. I was going to make a joke, but never mind. Ignore me. It wasn't funny. Hey, Gunnerat's here.
And 19. It's so annoying, that noise. I lost the Merry Multiplier. Let's do it. All right, winning numbers. 19, 29, 24, 18, 8, and 43. We have 8, but I'm not 18. Cool. Oh, wait.
I haven't played Scratch and Sniffs in so long, I don't even know how they're played these days. Do you think a lot of the sub losses... Yes, I do, Inu. I think the loss in the sub counts, because I know Alona said that she lost a bunch of people, and I haven't lost a ton of people, but it's really weird. Like, my numbers will go up and then they'll drop and then they'll go up and then they'll drop, and I'm just like, it's just a weird little thing. And I think it's the bots. I follow a guy. He's a homeless guy out of Japan. And he had just hit 100K. And then like literally the next day after he made his I hit 100K video, he lost like 6,000 subs, and it was all bots. So, but it really kind of crushed him a little bit, because he was all real excited about hitting 100K, And then he lost like 6,000 people in one night. And it's not like he did anything controversial or anything like that. So it's not like he was getting punished for it. But hey, Elizabeth Peters here. I'm going to pretend like you're the author, and that way I'm special. But I'm skipping some of the glitter and laser stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got bored. There's a couple of them I want to react to that aren't Christmas related. Just because Anna's particularly Anna in those videos. But I want to do like a full-on reaction to it. So Amber looks massive. She looks massive here. 101K. Well, that was before they started doing this shit.
Oh, 8 is a number. Okay. All right, let's see how much I won. 25.
Hey, Megan.
Okay. Pop off. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas and a happy.
But how much did that card cost? Because they're not $1 anymore. Some of them can be like $10.
New Year.
So she left and it was really hard. We had an amazing last 2 days together. I'm telling you, when I came home last night, like it was weird. I expected to come home.
I hate this video. I forgot how much this one enraged me. Hey, BJ. Saucy, I'll pull his account up. Will give me something else to do besides
like
dream
to open
of
the door and
smacking
be like,
her in the face.
wow, I'm home, okay? But it literally felt like I stepped into a stranger's home. Like, I know I haven't been here in almost 3 months, but like knowing that I'm missing huge chunks of me. Wow.
Like your cat? You're missing your cat? Are you missing your cat? No, you're talking about the girl that you've known for like less than 6 months. My bad.
I'm here like hurts. And it's like, I questioned multiple times on the way here and all day today, like, did I make the right choice to come home? Like, I needed to do it.
I don't know about that one. Like the whole needing to come home thing. I'm a little scattered. But my problem is the cat. Okay. Okay. Sorry. The cat's gone. Like, I would like to think someone found Rarity and scooped her up and was like, oh my God, you're the sweetest baby ever and now you're mine. I would really like to think that's what happened. Because the alternative is unpleasant, but either way, the cat is gone. And Amber was just like, well, and just gave up and came home. Like, she never even looked for the cat anyway, but she just bailed as quickly as she could. And I don't know why she came home. I jokingly think that Tammy tossed her ass out, but I'm not sure. So, I don't know. Is this the guy? No. I know a lot of people think that I know for some reason people think her and Tommy have broken up. I don't have any reason to believe that. And I don't know. She's not acting like she got tossed out of Tommy's place. I don't know. I don't know. What is this dude's name? I keep forgetting. No, that's the cooking guy. Oh, look, it's Lindsay's channel. There he is. There he be. Bring him over here. Okay, so this is Nomad Push. You guys should be able to see him. Maybe. Where's me OBS? Alright, so this is Nomad Push. He's the guy I was telling you about. Dear God, he's at 205k. Jesus shit, dude. I remember watching him when he had less than 1,000, and that was this year. Like, he's like blown up this year. But he's a lot of fun to watch. He's homeless. He's like a middle-aged dude. He's homeless by choice. And he talks a lot about it and why he's like that. Where's the playlists? Yeah. So, and basically he just kind of like shares his life. He did a thing where he like skateboarded across Japan. And so that's kind of how he started his channel off, was he was like this weirdo skateboarding across Japan. And then he basically just, I mean, he quit his job to skateboard across Japan. So anyway, he's kind of an interesting guy. I don't watch every video he puts out, but I do kind of check in on him here and there. But yeah, if you guys are wondering what it's like to be homeless in Japan, the cops are incredibly polite. Like there's a video he's got where I forget why, but the police came and asked him to move his tent for the night. And the cop walks up and he's like, "I am so sorry. You know, I don't mean to interrupt you, or I don't mean to like inconvenience you, but I need you to move." They were like so polite. It was really weird. I'm like, that was here. They just like kick your tent down and throw your shit into the river and tell you to go swim. But anyway, if you're interested, I'll give a link him. Doo-ka-doo-ka-doo. Yeah, he's kind of a cool guy. Rafe? Ace in Space? Was that Rafe? That was a weird relationship anyway. She did talk about her mom's health. Wait, Susan gave 5 away? What happened? When did this happen? I missed it. Oh, that's Smug, right? Oh, Susan. Oh, thank you, Susan. Who'd you get? 5. Where is it? Well, sorry about that. Oh, there we go. Ha! Megan, Lillis. Yes. I'm just gonna say Jakku. Mim and N38 Delta Delta. Welcome to the interns. So now I need to make like members stuff that's not sucky. Anyway, let's get back to this. Member Palooza. Yes, thank you guys. Yeah, when she moved. Yeah, because Rafe's the one that got the cat fixed.
There's things that I have to do, and it was just...
She's like the worst fucking pet parent.
It was right, but like at the same time, it doesn't feel right. I don't know. I don't want to sit here and like cry on camera and like do this whole thing. Like that's not what I'm going to be doing. I need to just...
But yet you always are on camera, crying on camera. Constantly crying on camera. Always. Always crying on camera.
Be as positive as I can, or I will actually spiral. So let's not do that.
I don't know, folks. I am feeling so sad. So, retail therapy it is. I'm just joking. I'm actually currently looking online. I want to get a planner for 2025, obviously, because I love a new beginning of the year. You guys know me. I'm a list maker. I'm a planner. I love a planner. I love journals. I love writing, etc., etc. So I think I'm going to get the Hemlock and Oak planner. It's a limited edition item, and it's a...
Why did she go after this Hemlock and Oak planner? Like, what drew her to that, I wonder? Randomly have the Star Wars theme. I can't make it stop.
The daily planner, which is what I prefer. And there's like so many different like color options. Like, wow, but I'm just gonna like get the black. I know there's other planner girlies out there, so I thought maybe you'd like the recommendation. But yeah, there's so many colors.
No offense to Hemlock and Oak. I do like the name, but the fact that Amber likes them immediately makes me not like them, so...
Like, while I'm looking now, there's 11, so go get your hands on one of these planners.
Look, I understand that some people like really good, expensive planners. This is a chocolate from OG Slimes, and it smells like chocolate. I know some people really, really like the hard... Like, I like a hardback planner. I like the look of it, but the practicality of it is actually kind of shitty because it doesn't lay flat when it's open. I prefer like spiral bounds. Anyway, because you all care. I just wonder why she was drawn to that particular planner over any other planner out there. There's like a million different planners. I mean, don't stop liking the planner. I was mostly joking about that. Don't stop liking the planner just because Amber likes the planner, because it's just an accident that Amber even knows it exists, to be honest. So, ew. Oh, I forgot it does this. Why does it do that? Never mind. We're not playing with chocolate today. I don't know why it does this, but it does. Gross. Anyway. You paid $30. I think my Pusheen one was... It was less than 30. think it was like $25, $26. No, I didn't get one because I'm cheap. Yeah, well, I mean, I've seen some really cool, like, astrology ones I've really liked. I've seen some tarot ones that were really cool looking. But I mean, I like a spiral bound one that lays flat. It's just how it is. And I don't really see a point to paying that much money for something that, I mean, you're only going to use it for a year, right? And I mean, yeah, some people, like, I have all of mine from, I have way too many of my old planners, but that's kind of the point. You want to look back on them, but I don't know. Amber does nothing. Hey, I'm just JK. Amber does nothing. Like, what the fuck does she have to write in her damn day planner? But anyway. You just buy one. Yeah, and then there's some people who do that. They buy, like, the binder or something, and then you just buy the refills. I used to have a Franklin Covey planner, and that's basically what it was. What do you want? You're doing that thing that gets you thrown out of the room. Ugh. Anyway. You prefer one that's not dated? Yeah. Mine's dated, but it's Pusheen. It's Pusheen. It's Pusheen. I could get a Pusheen one that's just like a refillable one. That'd be pretty cool, actually. I don't throw mine away. No. Dude. Here. Here. All the way up here. No, don't fuss with this. Stop it. There you go. You stay there. No. No. I don't know what you want. It's nowhere near time for you to eat. We're gonna pretend like he just wants my attention, which we both know is not true, but here we are. Here he is. Dun dun dun. Fluffy white cat. Anyway.
This is not sponsored, but I also want to throw in that it's woman owned and it's an ethical company and they like to help the environment and stuff like that. So I think it's a very good 2025.
Like, I believe she cares about any of that shit. But
Planner choice.
Hey guys, truth is, I knew I was gonna be gone for like a hot minute. You literally can't even see me. Is that better?
Waddle,
Yeah.
waddle.
I threw away all of my food, but I do have a Gatorade, yay me, a couple Sprite Zeros,
Does the Gatorade have mold in it?
some random things that usually don't expire, but I am gonna go through and like check them. I have massive like contamination, paranoia, and there's like
What made her decide to start pushing this narrative again? Between this on the 12th and the one she posted, I believe today, where she's like freaking out about the fucking chicken nuggets. What has made her decide to start pushing this food aversion narrative that she occasionally brings up? Dude, no. I will throw you out. All right, hang on. I'll be back. Out. Sorry. You're misbehaving. Nope. Come on. All the way. Come on. Bloop. You need to see an MRI of her skeleton. It'd be freaky.
nothing in the freezer really, unless you want some frostbite shrimp. Like, what? Then, you guys will never believe this. This is like the grossest thing in the world. So before I left, I cleaned a couple silverwares. Again,
Okay.
keep in mind, this was almost 3 months ago, and I was literally using
Yeah, we know, because you're a fucking idiot.
a new sponge. This is what happens.
Sponge.
Warning, if you guys don't like gross things, click out a few seconds. But this is what happens after you use a sponge one time, but you leave it in your sink and you do not touch it for almost 3 months. Are you guys ready for this? So I kept
Y'all ready for this? Do 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 do. Yeah, I'm impressed she can waddle like she's doing. The food aversion is mocking folks who I don't know if she is mocking people, Poto, because I don't know if she knows what that is. I'm not trying to be rude. It's Amber. She's an idiot. And I just don't think she knows what that is. Silverwares. I don't buy the needing to come home. I don't know why you would want a visitor for 3 months. Like, that's just fucking weird. Revenge of the Sponge. I guess, though, with someone like Amber, I guess I could not scream directly into the mic. With someone like Amber who has no commitments at home, it's not like she needed to be home because she had to go to work or something. Having someone like that just kind of like crash at your place, I guess that's the best way to do it if you're gonna do it. But at the same time, it's just, I don't know. Gingerbread. But it's just, I don't know. It's weird. I personally have never done something like that where I go to visit somebody and I just stay. Like, the closest I've ever gotten to that is there was a project I did one time, and it was close enough to my mom's house that I could stay with my mom, and they kept extending the project, but I was getting paid. It was a job. Like, it wasn't just like freeloading at my mom's house. So I don't know. Shock Amber didn't sublease. Seriously, maybe she did. Maybe she did a Airbnb thing. I believe she's been setting up an avoidant and restrictive food disorder. Oh, is that what that stands for? Well, yeah, if she's learning it on TikTok, Elizabeth has a good point here. If it's popular on TikTok, then yeah, Amber's probably setting herself up for it. You think she did push? It's hard to move around. All her statements are sus. Yeah. Don't know. It's okay, Poto. I didn't know what it was. And now I do.
My sink nice and clean, as I always do, because I'm very weird about a clean kitchen. And look at what I came back to. Keep in mind, this was a light, pretty blue color. What is that? I'm like genuinely afraid to touch it. I'm actually going to show you guys what.
If your sink was clean, then what's that piece of food that's like hanging out right next to your bottle of soap in there? Just saying.
It looked like, because I have another one, thank God. It was this, and it turned to that. Like, what? So I'm actually thinking, do I decorate for Christmas this year or do I not? Normally when I decorate for
every time she does that what thing, there are very few things that she does that make me like instantaneously violent, and that's one of them.
Christmas, I like to do it like right at the beginning of December, like December 1st, so I can truly enjoy the decorations. But it's like the middle of
yeah, exactly, Freya. The sponge would dry out and not turn black. Like, I've never seen a sponge do that, and was it still moist when she picked it up? I know we all care about this. She doesn't actually touch it, does she? Yeah, look, there's like a piece of cat food just chilling in the sink here. But like, I've never seen a sponge do that, to be honest with you. Now, I've never like packed up and left my house for 3 months either, so 3 weeks? Yes. 3 months? No.
what is
Whoosh. Who says I do not believe she's no, I don't either. That she's a clean freak.
thinking, do I decorate for Christmas this year or do I not? Normally when I decorate for Christmas, I like to do it like right at the beginning of December, like December 1st, so I can truly enjoy the decorations. But it's like the middle of December. Christmas is pretty much almost over. So
I mean, technically Christmas isn't until the 25th, but I mean, shit, Yule doesn't even start until the 20th.
is there even a point? I don't know. Oh, also someone made cookies out of bean Twinkies, so I've got to show you, and I got permission to show you guys. Like,
Who made cookies and mailed them to her?
look how adorable. I was like, okay.
Look, I think that kind of looks like Beck. I'm not trying to be mean. It's just that red t-shirt, and then like the way there's just something about the way the face is put together. The Twinkie's dead on though. The Twinkie's a mood. Maybe it's the red shirt or the pants or something. I don't know. It just kind of reminds me of Beck, because like Beck was always wearing hats and it kind of looks like a bill cap. I don't know. I'm bad at this game. How is wanting your kitchen clean weird? It's not. I wish my kitchen was cleaner than it was. Yeah, Rocky, it would have to have been damp in a warm environment. But maybe the tap was dripping the whole time? Probably, maybe, I don't know. You don't have to work hard to sell me on that one.
Like, that takes some serious creativity. If you guys ever
Rex, I fell into the Amberverse recently and I'm already sick of her crap. Well,
do any sort of like fan art of me that is respectful, because I have seen some awful things like making fun of my body and such, but again, that's just fat phobia, fat shaming, body
no.
shaming, and we ain't got time for that.
No, baby doll, it's not.
Anyways, if you guys have any fan art, definitely send it to my Instagram because maybe I'll show it in a Vlogmas video. All right, you guys, so I hope that you enjoyed another
I didn't, but thanks. Oh, I did not. Okay, then we're doing why I didn't vote. We know why you didn't vote. Oh, go back. Are we enjoying these? Am I adding to the conversation by watching these? I honestly think my parodies are better than this. I got tired of doing them because I was running out of material,
Hey guys,
honestly.
welcome to another day of Vlogmas. So
Hi. They tried to do the bun. Yeah, they tried to do the bun and it looks like a hat. I've never had a sponge turn black, no. Some of the hater art she's gotten has been really nice. Like, well done. Not just, like, funny. My parodies were masterpieces.
I am not ready at all for the day, so do not mind my appearance.
I mean, I wouldn't mind it if I didn't know you were, like, walking around in your bra like you're some kind of, like, Victoria's Secrets model, but here we are.
We'll be getting ready in a little bit because my mom was like, do you want to go to bingo with us? And I was like, I'll think about it.
I guess maybe, here's the thing, like, I want to make, in the parodies, I want to make fun of this shit where she's just sitting here in her bra because reasons. And I'm like, what I don't want to do, though, is literally put myself on the internet sitting there in nothing but a bra because I don't want that to be on the internet, for parody or not.
And I thought about it and I decided, yes, I'll go. But last night was the first night not sleeping next to Tommy and it was terrible.
What about your cat? What about not having your cat? What about your cat not being there?
Terribly hard. Right before bed we FaceTimed. Right when we woke up we FaceTimed. So we're definitely back to that long distance relationship. And I know it was by my choice, but I felt like it was.
I don't think it was. I don't know. She's like this, though. The more she protests and insists it was her choice, the less I believe it was.
The right choice for me in this moment.
You wonder if Amber does not have a CPAP because Amber has never gone to had the study done to get the CPAP. She probably needs it, but would a swimsuit work? See, the thing though, Rocky, is like just showing this much skin is a little too much. You know? I don't think I've ever... That's not true. I think I wore a halter top one time. And it was a thin strapped halter top. But I mean, even that had more coverage than this fucking bra.
So I'm not going to complain about it, but it still sucks and it still hurts.
I don't think she has a CPAP, Nimblina, but she does need one. So...
Because I love being near her.
Well, okay, in my opinion, she probably does need one because there's just no fucking way in hell. Literally everyone else her size needs one. I don't know why she would be an exception to that rule. Yeah, exactly, Tangerine. I would not have left. I would not have left until I verified that my cat was gone, you know? One way or the other. And that's why people got so mad about her not going and verifying at the shelter. Whether it was or wasn't the cat or not, you know? Yeah, Pillow Mountain exists for a reason. It's so she can set herself up. And then she can convince herself that she doesn't need a CPAP because she can sleep. She doesn't need the CPAP to sleep. Maybe she'll get a CPAP when she gets the pets microchipped. That's why her legs are bad from sitting up sleeping. You think so? Oh, there's no way in hell she doesn't need a CPAP. In my opinion.
We're already thinking like, okay, when is Tommy gonna come visit? Yeah, let's like plan a time, even if it's like far away in the future, but just so we have something to look forward to. Since I'm back home now, I get to use all the perfumes that I did not take with me.
Oh my god. All the perfumes you didn't take with you? Oh my god.
To Wisconsin. And I didn't bring any of the Billie Eilishes with me, which is
so ironic.
Really weird. Of course.
So weird.
I decided to use Eilish 1 for today. I also have more of a variety of clothing that I can wear.
Yeah, like a sheet. She's gonna get so big, she's gonna just basically need to cut a hole in a sheet.
Everyone kept asking, Amberlynn, why do you keep wearing like the same things? It's because I didn't bring my whole wardrobe with
Hey, Stevie.
me. But this is like perfect outfit for today because it's actually raining, it's cold, and this is like a sweater dress, so yay.
Isn't it also one of her bigger dresses?
Now I need to like choose some earrings or whatever, but I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna order some food.
Hungry.
So I ordered Wingstop. I want to show you what I got. I got some wings. This is the hot honey rub, I think is what they call it. I've never had it before, and I asked them to cook it longer because you have the option to do so. So let's do a taste test.
Oh my god, you mean they'll actually they'll prepare the food the way you want it prepared if you ask them to? That's crazy talk.
Oh, that's good. And I did
10 out of 10.
request all flats. I don't think that they cooked it longer though. Oh yeah, that's good. And then I also got some corn on the cob. These are Cajun seasoned. Oh my god.
So the whole eating on camera thing again, I didn't stop to check. Is she still eye banging herself? No. Oh, yep. Never mind. There she goes. I was like, oh no, never mind. I know that she recently had a fit on camera about people think I'm eating because of Tommy, and it's like, yeah, you were being pretty good about not full ass eating on camera. Like you were taking a bite here or there, but not like full on shoving food down your throat all the way. But now she is. So I do think that Tommy is influencing the eating and definitely probably encouraging the eating, because I do believe Tommy is a feeder. But Amber does have the point of she's always eaten on camera, and she used to be worse about it. Like she got better about it, but she used to be just like this before in the past. I do wonder if next year we won't see the return of the mukbang. I've been waiting for it because I know it's going to happen. So I do wonder if next year we're not going to see the return of a full-ass mukbang for her. Especially if her numbers are diving the way people think they are. I don't know. I don't keep that much of a track. But I know that those get her like a crap ton of money. And she's not breaking TOS because she's not discussing her ED or her non-existent ED while she's doing this. So is Mama Lynn diabetic? I don't know, Hannah. She showed her AC1 when she was on semaglutide, and it was just under diabetic. But semaglutide is a diabetic med. Yeah, exactly. Amber reasons. Wasn't she losing weight and then stopped using semaglutide because she was getting sick or something? No, she quit taking the semaglutide. Why did she stop this time? Last time she stopped because of sludge in her kidney or liver or something like that, which is an actual thing. I don't know if she had it, but it is an actual thing that happens. I'm not even sure I say mukbang correctly though, Smug. I'm not entirely sure how to say it. It might be mukbang, it might be mukbang, I don't know. I could look it up, but I'm lazy. I don't know if I've seen people... Have I seen somebody just straight up say she's eating on camera for Tommy? I honestly can't recall, to be perfectly frank. But... I do know that she's always eaten on camera, like... Yeah, no, she stopped this time because of Tommy, but I forget what her excuse for stopping this time was. Because she still had like a week's worth of drug to take.
That's so good. If you guys hear that noise, I'm currently in the middle of doing the...
Yeah, she didn't even get to the highest dose. Like, she was still at the introductory. Oh, that was it. She stopped taking it because she thought she was going to get a sponsorship. This is, put all of this in quotes, by the way. She thought she was going to get a sponsorship, and then that fell through, and she didn't want to restart from the lowest dose again. I don't know. Amber logic. Yeah, Good Day Sunshine. She didn't like that she couldn't eat, and she liked eating. No, same reason all the girls quit taking it, except for Glitter. Glitter stopped taking it because she had to have surgery, because she was having surgery. And you notice she's hopping back on it now that she's done with her surgeries.
Laundry, and I forgot how loud my washer and dryer is. I love corn on the cob. Literally one of my favorite things, I'm not gonna lie.
60, bingo, 52.
That's 41. 52. 68. 71. SEC3.
Hey, baby.
This ASMR shit, though.
It's censored.
It's so cute.
It is cute.
Oh, it is censored. That's cute. Hey guys, so I just got back from bingo with my mom and we did not win. So that was a sad moment in time. It was really nice to see her again after all this time, but it actually genuinely felt like no time has passed at all. It's almost like for those 3 months that I wasn't in Oklahoma, it's like time stopped and then I just like came back.
I like that she's like, time stopped while I was gone. Nothing could move forward without me. Oklahoma froze over until I came back and thawed it. Oh yeah, she forced herself to eat. Yeah, whatever. Eating on camera is for the feeders that watch. Snowflake points out that Emily has a community of her own. Yeah, but she's always eaten on camera, though. And she's always done the orgasmic moaning and the whenever she eats something that she really likes. Or wants you to think she really likes.
I don't know, it's like such a weird feeling. I don't really know how to explain it, but like I have no food in my fridge. I have like nothing to drink. I need to do like a whole grocery thing. I still haven't unpacked and I've been here for like 2 days now. So I should probably do that, but I'm kind of just like low-key sad. All right, guys, so I'm about to do a Lego. I'm very much in the Lego.
I'm so sorry you're low-key sad about the fact that you can't be with your girlfriend. Not low-key sad about the fact that you've lost an animal that you had for 8 years? 8 years of that animal's life. And you're just like, fuck it! It's not even like the cat was like sick or something. You know, sometimes when you have like a really sick animal and it crosses over, you're kind of like, yeah, I'm sad, but it's no longer suffering kind of a thing. Like it's a relief situation. No. She just doesn't give a shit. And then she wonders why everybody's so mad at her for it. It's like, could you at least pretend like you care?
Lego mood right now. And I've had this one for months and months
Your
and months.
horse makes
so
that sound.
Let's do it.
Does your horse make that sound when it eats something it likes? Oh yeah, Amber claimed that the semaglutide stopped working. That's right, Megan, you're right. Yeah, but she hadn't, instead of like going up a dose like everyone else does. Yes, K-Buns, there you go. She's always eaten on camera and made the noises, but now she's truly aware of the community that is watching, and she loves that it does it for them. Yeah, she used to do all of that because she thought that's how mukbangers were supposed to do their shit. Like, she really thought she was, like, a big school mukbanger. Now she's doing feeder porn. I mean, that's just all there is to it. Eye forking herself on camera. Yeah, and she's always eye forked herself. He does make that sound while he's impatiently waiting for dinner. Well, how dare you? How dare you starve that poor horse? Excuse me.
Ta-da! Isn't that so cute?
It is cute.
It's a roller skate.
Is that what it is? I couldn't tell.
Isn't that adorable? I kind of want to get another one so I can have like a pair of roller skates. What I thought was really cool about this one is you could actually choose which design you wanted right here.
If she's smart, she will not get a new animal.
I didn't realize
But the feed me knicker.
that though until the end. But you could have also done that with like a cloud and stuff, which I wish I would have done, but
It's a Lego. You can take it apart and do it again. I just rebuilt my Harry Potter castle because I took it apart when I moved. It's Lego. What? I don't understand.
they gave you the option at the end. But this Lego set actually came with two.
Yeah, K-Buns, she was her biggest feeder. I have said since the beginning of my channel, because I am that smart, that she's a self-feeder. She's just always been. You know? I've even convinced other people of it now. Mwahaha.
2 other options that you can build. You can do a skateboard and a radio. I was deciding between the skates and the radio, but I was like, duh, of course the skates. Like, look how adorable that is.
That's what we should have watched. We should have watched Rachel's new video. So I wish we'd go back to Rhetoric Toast, but because I liked that. That was a cool name. I want to duplicate this one. All right, let's do this. Let's go watch the last 2 ones from Amber. And then we'll switch over to Rachel's video, because that'll be more entertaining. That's not going to help. First off, I can't spell. Secondly, Am I subscribed? Yeah, I am. Excellent. Good, good. Oh, Rhetoric. Yeah, this will be. I forgot that this is this one. The should fat people shouldn't make mukbangs. This one is interesting. I don't know how many of you have watched it because I don't know how many of you follow my advice. But let's go watch. Let's polish off the last two of these stupid things. Opening up about my current eating habits. Oh no, wait, no, we have to watch this one too. I'm sorry. Because I want to bitch about her groping herself on camera. And if I had to watch it, you all have to watch it now too. Speed your ass up. Do 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 do. Let's do one. There we go. Yep. Onward.
Welcome to a new day of Vlogmas. So I just got out of the shower a little bit ago. I'm currently in the middle of getting ready for the day, and I'm like looking at my closet, and I'm like, I don't know what to wear. And then I was like,
she is literally standing here, butt ass naked, with that fucking oversized cardigan on. That's it. I just want to point this out to everyone. It's like she's a fucking OF queen at this point. Honestly, the fact that you said it and it pointed out that it was... Oh, the eye banging? I got my 6-year-old the Gryffindor Common Room Lego for Christmas. Ooh, the Gryffindor Common Room one's really cute. So's the Ravenclaw one. Did they do one for everybody? I don't know. I was trying to collect all the different bits and bobs because they do all stack together. They're supposed to all go together like a stackable dollhouse kind of a thing. But I have 2 different generations of it. Like I have the like 1st and 2nd generation Hogwarts, and then I have pieces of whatever generation this one is. And they don't necessarily all go together, but they are still Legos, so I can make them go together. Anyway. They're very cool sets. I do enjoy them. But, Mammy Bell, Legos come apart? Yes. Unless you glue them together. Which would not surprise me that she does that. Watching her sometimes I feel like I am not watching a sentient being. Yes, that was the other reason why I stopped with the parodies. I mean, I'll probably do them again. I just got to the point where I was like, I can't make fun of her. Because whatever I do, however I'm trying to make fun of her, it's so close to reality. It's as if I'm just copying her, right? It's like, what's the saying? Like, you can't make this shit up or something like that. Or you can't parody it because it's reality. We follow everything. Excellent. All the halls she was touching. We are good students. Oh, you did the Slytherin already. Ooh. I need to go find the Slytherin one. Those ducks or snakes? Oh, those are snakes.
I was like, oh, I have new Tory clothes, so maybe I can wear something from that. Even
You could wear clothes. That would be amazing.
if I don't, I still need to show you guys the new Tory clothing I got.
You need to?
So let's do that. So I'm
I hate her nails, by the way.
going to show you guys 2 things, and I'm just going to try it on together because it's just, you know, makes sense to me. So first things first is this rhinestone
I love this part, by the way.
mesh shirt type deal. Like, it is so freaking cute. Like, these are actual rhinestones. Like,
They're actual rhinestones, you guys. They're actual polished pieces of plastic. Can you believe they put actual rhinestones on a shirt?
things that you guys see me wear on my face, like, oh my god.
Reality is stranger than fiction. Yeah, exactly.
And I love the color. I do get these in a size 4, and then it's not going to match with this.
I don't not like the mesh shirt, and I would wear something like that in the right situation, obviously. Was it somebody in the comments or somebody in one of the chats I was in? They were like, oh, I finally get it. The mesh shirts are arm bras. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that does kind of make sense because they do kind of do that.
This like at all, but you know, that's fine.
I like this actually.
This is just for,
I mean, there's enough fabric there to be a whole fucking blanket, but I like the fabric and I like, what is it, a little halter dress it ends up being? Yeah, she's already a caricature and you just can't make fun of it because it's You can't make fun of this. You can't something about satire. Satire is dead because it's too real.
Try on purposes. Okay, so first impression. I thought this was cuter online. I'm not gonna lie. Does that happen to anyone else?
No.
So there's like browns, light pinks.
See, I like this. I think it's cute.
A super light purple.
Cute.
It's just a dress. So we're gonna try these on. Okay, so before I try on the dress,
Grab yourself some more.
I do want to show you the mesh shirt.
Oh yeah, baby. Rub them boobies.
Which fits me perfectly. So when I'm wearing
Does it? Does it? I need Lindsay to do this one for me. I need Lindsay to critique this particular try on. Like if it's only just this section of the video. I have Lindsay's voice in my head.
wearing mesh, I want it to be skin tight. That is the point. Because
it's not the point. The point of mesh is not to be skin tight. Yeah, smug. Yeah, that dress is cute. I mean, I like this top. And in the right situation and on someone who's not like a melted Hershey's Kiss, it probably would look nice together, but... Yeah, Amber really does remind you of a real life female Eric Cartman. Yeah, except here's the thing though. Eric Cartman is smart. Eric Cartman outsmarts people because he is actually smart. But Amber thinks she's smart. She thinks she's smart.
because I always wear it underneath something. This is so...
I would hope you wear a mesh shirt underneath something. Oh my god, you guys, did you know she has cleavage? Look at her touching the cleavage.
beautiful.
Beautiful is one word.
Look at it. Sparkle and shimmer. Oh my god, it's so pretty.
Do you have boobs? I can't tell if you've got boobs or not.
So now we're just gonna put on this dress real quick. I genuinely do not like the color of this dress.
I really do. That's my aesthetic there. That kind of like cottage core-y neo-Victorian romantic thing.
At all.
I don't know what
it
to
looked
call
more
it.
like it had a black flowers, and it just looked like more my aesthetic online. Again, these two will not be worn together. I don't even think I'm gonna wear this dress at all.
See, I honestly, but I'm a weird person. I don't think that looks conceptually, let me put it that way. I don't think that's a bad outfit. I think the fact that she looks like a sausage roll, and then on top of it, that dress is way too fucking small, and it does nothing for her figure, which she done got one to begin with, but wearing something so tight just really accentuates the fact that she has no figure. And that's what she doesn't like. It's not the dress she doesn't like, it's the look, the overall look. What? Wait, Lucy said something funny? Come back. I'm picturing that bra letting go and a rhinestone popping off and taking out some old lady at bingo. Oh my goodness. This is like grabbing her eye. I'm blind. Poor things. Should not make fun of them. I always worry about wearing tight mesh and resembling a wrapped pork roast. Here's the secret. Mesh isn't supposed to be tight. It's just there for the look, right? It's not hiding anything. It's just what it's fishnet. It's just fishnet for the rest of the body, right? It's there to draw the eye. It's neat looking. It's an accentuation piece, right? It can be really classy. It can be kind of trashy. It depends on what you're going for, you know? And it's not bad one way or the other. Amber really is wearing it like it's a fucking body bra. And that's what she's doing here. She wants it to be skin tight because she wants it to she feels like it's like a foundation piece. She thinks it's holding things in, and it's not. It's just mesh, man. It's just for looks. This does not, no, it doesn't fit. Bodycon dresses, sausage cake. See, you can even make a bodycon dress look correct if you don't get it so tight. Yay! I'm glad you got here from Alona. Yeah, smug, that's, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Most people wear like a baggy boxy mesh is in right now. We wear it over things as opposed to under the things. And I mean, I don't know if you guys remember the 90s and the early 2000s, but it was very, very goth, very grunge, very emo to have a mesh, you know, the mesh top, and then it like came down over your fingers and it like was like a glove, but it was a shirt. Or, you know, wearing fishnet under your jeans that had holes in it so you could see it through the jeans. I mean, I still like the look because that's what I did back then because I was that guy. All right, hang on real quick. Yep. Ow. All right, I didn't realize how much cat hair is on here. That explains a lot. All right, sorry, the cat hair is winning. Where'd you go? Where's my chat? Chat, come back. I don't need this up. There's no holding things in. Yeah, I mean, Amber has lymphedema. Yes? Yes, she has lymphedema. She has the liquid, the fluid. Amber needs to wear the shit that Anna wears for her lymphedema, but there's no way in fucking hell you could ever make a compression garment that will fit her because she's just a very strange body shape to begin with, and B, she has let it go for so long that there's just no way. And it's like Camila saying, it's not all Camila. Yeah, it's not all fat though. Her legs probably aren't that fat. Well, I mean, they're still fat, but the reason why they look like tree trunks is because of the fluid retention. Full lace black ball gown. Yes. You were showing your team pictures of things. Yeah, I wish I'd hung on to some of the shit that I wore when I was a wee little button. Flashback to mesh under. Exactly. Like, I've got a couple different mesh shirts that I still wear because I like them. I like the look. So does my boyfriend. So there you go.
I don't like it. I don't know. Try putting my sweater
Your blanket
over it. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. I guess it helps a little bit, minus this, obviously.
See, I don't. Boobs. I don't not like the outfit. I just don't like it on her.
I don't know. Maybe I'll wear it one time, and if I end up like truly not liking it with anything that I have, then maybe I can just give it to my mom.
You're gonna give your mom a 4X dress from Torrid. Didn't Mama Lynn lose like 19 pounds? Like,
but this, on the other hand, oh,
amazing cat.
She's perfect. All right, you guys. So I am about to cook.
Yes. I need someone, not me, to go through and take every clip of her chopping things. Her nails are the same color as her cutting board, and I need them to like put the background music to be the music from Psycho. And I just need like a compilation clip of that, and just like as she's cutting things, that's what I need.
And what I noticed,
right, exactly, Dolce. Your mom will drown.
Me is all the meals that I want to be cooking at home, and that I have been cooking at home, I want to be low carb. So
I have a processed sausage.
I used half of this turkey kielbasa yesterday.
You pass a sausage.
I'm gonna use the other half right now. I'm gonna add some oil to the pan and heat it up.
Like a domino matrix. Go back to the goth days. Don't worry about it. Just do it. Don't worry about it. Take a page out of Glitter and Laser's book. Just do you.
But what I have found is like low carb, I don't know, slightly makes me feel better. So I do order takeout.
Who the hell got her this knife? I am freaking jealous. All right? I am jealous of her having this knife.
Though I allow myself to do it once a day, but I find that it's not satisfying me as much as when I cook.
Oh my god, why?
And I do cook a lot of
Also, stop.
the same things. Turkey kielbasa, chicken sausage, and I just make a lot of vegetables with it. I currently ran out of broccoli, so I need to get more of that.
Broccoli. Yeah, right? She has issues with meat and the gross bits and chicken, but sausage, hey, that's fine. Maybe it's the casing. Yeah, exactly. She doesn't know how to use this knife. And that's what pisses me off. You're in Europe with American measurements? Yeah, we got crazy measurements over here. Oh, we're gonna have snow tomorrow, so we might actually have a white Christmas here in Philly. Yeah, well, but here's the thing, Zincat. That kind of knife is very specific towards a cuisine. Like, it's not a chef's knife. And it's not a meat cleaver. That's the wrong shape for a cleaver. That's actually kind of more like you use it in like Chinese cooking and that kind of stuff. And other types of cooking like that, where that's literally the only knife you use. You use that knife for everything, right? So, I mean, it's not that she's not using it in that everything capacity. It's that she's cutting sausage with it, for Christ's sakes. Anyway.
I need to get more of all vegetables, but I find that just the simplicity of what I make.
Take those nails out. Take those nails out.
Helps me stay on track. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I have a
this onion. How does she not tear up cutting onions? Also, look at how much of this onion she wastes.
track right now. I don't really know.
Like, yes, you're supposed to cut the ends off of the onion, yes, but like she takes like a quarter of the onion off, cutting the ends
What
off.
I'm doing, I just know that like
And then this shit.
the all or nothing approach.
Who taught her that?
It doesn't work for me.
And it's
very
like this
well,
whole thing.
So that's
like,
why I am
look,
allowing myself to have takeout once
she
a day.
peels like half that fucking onion off. It's like, why? Why did you even bother?
But I find that I am wanting to cook. I'm not really wanting takeout as much. So I'm also going to be having some onion with this.
Oh my god.
Which I always do.
God.
Love.
I love hibachi. There's a point to this. And when I go to, oh man, I could really do some hibachi. And most hibachi places will cook onion. And they're not cooking onion as a flavor additive. They're cooking onion as a vegetable. Even at those places where they are literally chopping the onion so that it can be eaten as a thing, not just as a aromatic, their chunks are not this big, right? I don't know why she does this. How she doesn't choke on her food more. She's a wasteful woman, but at least her planner is planet friendly. Well, I mean, something's got to be planet friendly because it sure isn't her diet. It looks more like a Nakiri than a Santoku to me. You're going to have to tell me more about this because I don't know the difference. I'm not that savvy. I just know that this is not a typical like American or European style knife. I want to cook and capably cook are very different. Yeah. Yeah, mustard plus a kielbasa plus mustard plus half a freaking onion.
Love me some onion. And I just do chunky chops.
Amber heard that you need to get into the inside of oneself like the layers of an onion, so her onions are cut down the center where it counts.
I'm also going to have the rest of my Brussels sprouts.
I do like Brussels sprouts.
But I like to
And I don't have anything wrong with what she's doing with the Brussels sprouts, because this is what I do
cut
too.
off all of the
Never mind, I take that back.
dark looking pieces and throw that away.
What did you chop off of that fucker? You just cut it in half.
Okay.
What? You're not cutting the ends off. What are you doing? She's like cutting the sides. What are you doing? So you're gonna eat the base of it? Like that's okay.
Like the little ends of it. I always thought for the longest time that I did not like Brussels sprouts. And I think what it is
You're screaming, Halo, get out of my swamp. Get out of my swamp! The thing is people like Shrek.
I never liked Brussels sprouts that
And Shrek wouldn't abandon his cat.
other people cooked. But when I cook it, I like it.
Because you have no taste buds. And you have no culture. And you have no idea of what food is supposed to taste like.
So I'm just
A courier sort of rectangular knives common in Japanese home cooking, mostly for precision vegetable cutting. Okay. And the other one is the not Japanese style one. I'm speculating. It's fine. Who's an idiot, K-Buns? Me or her? Santoku have more rounded at the top, tip of the blade, and are more general purpose Japanese knives. Okay. I'm thinking of the general purpose one, and you're saying this is the more specialized for vegetables one? Okay.
cutting some of these into smaller pieces. I have a little bit of cauliflower left.
Cauliflower.
It's really just like tiny minced pieces in 2 big chunks, but that'll work. I'm gonna cut these just to be a little smaller here. I'm gonna add it. So what
I mean, I don't have anything wrong with her making a vegetable stir fry, and I like stir frying I like Brussels sprouts. I'm not like Nerfy. I actually like vegetables. So I like Brussels sprouts, and I don't mind using onions and garlic as a flavoring. I even like kielbasa sausage. Like, I like these kind of sausages. I know that they're horrible. I mean, they're terrible for you, but I still like them. I grew up on this shit, but this is bizarre. Ooh, poto, that sounds amazing. Japanese also have a more Western style knife, the Girato, but it's still a little different from a European chef's knife. Yeah, what I want. So I've been watching Made with Lao, and there's another person who cooks. Anyway, he only uses like it just looks like a big chunk of sheet metal with a handle on it. And he uses it for everything. He fillets fish with it, he chops veggies with it, he like cuts meat with it. He does everything with it. He cuts noodles with it. Like, and it's just like I kind of want I want one, and I want to learn how to use it correctly because I just think it's a neat thing. I'm more fascinated with the act of cooking than I am with actual cooking. I like that her burner looks purple instead of red. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I like that the pan's not on the burner. Like, I don't know if that's the camera angle or what.
I like to add is some minced garlic, black pepper.
Maybe this allows more. Yeah, exactly, the Chinese style knife. Is it a cleaver though? I feel like a European cleaver is more wedge shaped. This one's more like flat with a beveled edge.
And garlic.
I can be wrong though. It's fine.
Salt.
Some salt. When did she start cooking with salt? Did she saute it with water, or did she actually use oil in this one?
I also have no more cottage cheese. I have no more eggs. I normally would have that with this as well, but I don't have any more of those things, so I definitely need to get more today because I've actually been eating at home and cooking at home, and I just feel so much better. Okay, you guys, so it is finished, and this is what I call volume eating.
We're gonna stop here. The middle of the night. In the middle of the night. Cleavers are also bigger. Cleavers are bigger than what she had. Yes, that's not a cleaver. You love cooking and have a very foodie family. It's good to have foodie families though. Like, I have a lot of interesting cuisine that I ate when I was a kid because my dad was a foodie. But now I'm like a 40-year-old white woman who knows how to make fried rice correctly. So it's just very strange. Anyway, let's enough of that one. I really only want to watch this part because I want to talk about the gaslighting and how she's a fucking idiot. I've kind of lost my patience with Amber a little bit. I need to go back to being...
Hey guys, welcome to a new...
One of the reasons I quit reacting to her directly right now is just because, like, with the cat thing, I've really lost my patience with her. And I know more than one person has commented on they don't really like it when I do that. So, and they're right. Like, I started this channel off on the premise that, you know, we're going to step back and kind of look at this analytically. And I'm just admitting right now that I have a hard time being analytical right now because I'm just mad at her over the animal thing. So I guess my point is I'm going to try to get back to the analytical mindedness of it next year because that's like a week and a half away now. But yeah, in January, we're going to go back to the roots of the channel and try not to drift too far from it. Too much, anyway. Nobody's perfect. Hey, Beelin. Got here late. Hey, you got the COVID too. The Christmas COVID. That's what I'm calling it. The Christmas COVID. Merry Christmas, COVID. Probably just got my stream demonetized, but here we are. Watching something bad for the record. I wasn't. I saw the aftermath on those viral clips. Oh. No, nobody's judging you, Dolce. It's fine. No, it doesn't stop me from being analytical, but it does show me that I'm being a little too emotional for it, and I don't want to be I'm allowing myself to be emotional right now so that I can not be emotional later when it matters. Yeah, I mean, I'm never not going to be angry about the cat. I just want to be able to talk about it in a way that that I don't sound angry about it. I don't like expressing too deep of an emotion about Amber because I feel like it means she wins. We're not judging Dolce's viewing habits. We're judging K Buns's. Okay. Ooh, Viking cooking knives. You're gonna have to show pictures of those. Viking, you say? You mean Norse? I will totally do. So how are they different then? Because I feel like a Norse cooking knife is probably a lot chunkier. Or were you making a joke and I didn't get it because I'm way too into the weeds here. You filled the apartment with smoke and nearly caused a grease fire. Woo. Was slightly smarter. All right. I don't know how to take that one. He's slightly smarter. Ah, Damascus knives. Yes. Yeah, use wood with your good knives, but get bamboo. I mean, any wood's fine, but bamboo is really nice because it kind of holds up to water a lot better, and it's much easier to clean. You can actually put it through the dishwasher. Someone out there's probably screaming, but you can put bamboo through the dishwasher. Other wood, you really can't, and you got to learn to do the baking soda and lemon trick. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Asinadre. I knew somebody would. Alright. Just to piss off the other half of y'all, I put my cast iron through the dishwasher sometimes too, so... Look. It's fine. I promise. Actually, Norse knives. Big cleaver-style blades with bone handles. Ooh. Okay, see, here's my theory. This is my theory. This has... I'm gonna break these glasses is what's gonna happen. Here's my theory. And you don't have to follow me, and you also don't have to agree with me, and that's fine. This is just my unprofessional theory. I think there is somewhere a cultural connection between Norse culture and Chinese culture. And I don't think I'm wrong, but I do believe that somewhere back there is some kind of overlap or some kind of sharing of culture that occurred between the Norse, the Norse tribes and the Chinese tribes at the time. I don't know what they would have been called, but they wouldn't have been Chinese at the time. Han, maybe? I don't know. But anyway, my point is, there's just so many similarities between certain aspects of like Norse culture, like the knife here. I didn't know that about the knife, but just hearing that. And then there's a lot of like mythology things that kind of overlap a little bit. And I'm just like, I don't think there was a direct one-to-one translation from one group to the other, but I do think there was some kind of sharing going on. And I would love to find it, but I don't have the ability to get into that. So someone else, some other archaeologist is going to have to do that for me, but that is my thought. And again, it's just my thought. Well, the Vikings went everywhere, and so did like the early Chinese tribes. I mean, the Chinese were out exploring a lot. I don't think they made it to America like some people would want you to believe, but I do believe that they got around. So my cast iron is my great grandmother's, except for one pan that I went to an antique shop to buy because I wanted is that one a 9 or an 8-inch pan? Because the ones I got from my great grandmother, they're massive, but that was because she was cooking for like 20,000 people at one time. So, Uncle put, ooh. Well, that must have been fun. My uncle put a cast iron pan in a microwave. I've never done that, and I never would. know better than that. I've never used my cast iron. That's why I had to go get a smaller one, Balin, is because the cast iron that I inherited, it's basically a Dutch oven. It's like 12 inches around. It's massive. It's great for like, as Amber says, volume cooking. But if you're just wanting to fry some eggs, it's a little overkill. Oh yeah, no, you got to re-oil things. Yeah. Wood, you got to learn to oil the wood. I either use olive oil or coconut oil on the wood. And on the cast iron, I used to use Crisco, and I swear by Crisco, I really do. But I kind of don't want to use Crisco anymore because it's not good for you. So what I've been doing lately for the cast iron is lamb chops, the fat off of the lamb chop, or I've been using like duck fat because I have those laying around. Or you can just crisp up some bacon, and bacon grease will do it too. You just got to be careful that like it doesn't go rancid, because it will. But if you're using it every day, like if you're using your cast iron every day, you can use animal fats because they won't go rancid, right? If you're using it like once a week or once a month, I unfortunately would recommend using Crisco because it won't go rancid. But that's my opinion on the matter. Who said, oh, Rocky, you can see the Norse Chinese. Yeah, I mean, it's there somewhere. I can't prove it, obviously, but have you made a tasting how much of different ethnicity you have in your DNA? No, I've not taken one of the DNA tests, and I don't want to. They're just frauds. It's not telling you anything. You're just wasting your money on it. Yes, you can cut raw meat on a wooden cutting board, and it's actually kind of recommended to do so because bacteria doesn't survive on wood as long as it can survive on plastic and what was the other one they used? It was either glass or stone cutting boards, and you don't want to use metal for obvious reasons, I would hope. Dutch ovens are cool. I haven't actually learned how to cook correctly in it. Your dad was super picky about cleaning it, but never cleaned it himself. The Sami are originally from Siberia, so maybe that's where the connection between Scandinavian East. It could be. It could be. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like one group either. There could be multiple groups, multiple sharings. Because like when you say the Norse, you're just kind of like talking about a large group of tribal folk. Don't get me wrong, the Norse were incredibly advanced for their time period and all that good stuff, but when it comes down to it, they were still basically like family groups. So I am a child. I don't know if the Vikings made it to Turkey, but I know they didn't. Well, okay, I was gonna say they didn't make it to America, but they did technically. They just didn't make it to like Wisconsin. Ooh, yeah, I'm making duck for Christmas dinner too. The stainless steel skillet. I have anything wrong with stainless steel, I just, you know. Why are DNA tests no good? Because so here's the thing with the DNA tests. People are using them to detect ethnicity, and it doesn't matter. Let's say that you take a DNA test, right? And it comes back, as they tend to do. Oh, you're like X percentage Irish, and you're X percentage German, and you're X percentage, I don't know. I'm just throwing it in there, Chinese. Okay, let's pretend like that's happening. There is no such thing as genetic Irish. It doesn't exist because Irish isn't genetic. Irish is an ethnicity. It's a culture. So if you, the person who's grown up in America your entire life, you can't say, oh, I'm Irish because I took a DNA test. You're not Irish. You weren't raised Irish. You weren't taught Irish. You don't have a lived experience as someone who is Irish. You're an American. So it doesn't matter what your DNA says. It doesn't make you anything other than somebody who's got connections to DNA groups that can be traced to regional areas from certain historical periods, right? It doesn't mean anything. But people want to take these DNA tests and they're like, oh, I'm X percentage Cherokee. I'm Cherokee. No, you're not. And the Cherokee tribe is not going to accept you because you took a DNA test. So, Santa got me a Dutch oven for Christmas. Ooh, well, good luck with it. Tangerine. My results are that I'm 100% British. There you go. What did we got? My sister bought me a DNA test to see what she was, since we were very closely biological. Well, here's the other thing about the DNA testing, though, Tangerine. Your sister got you the DNA test because she didn't want to take it. They've got your DNA. They have her DNA. There's this really famous case of the Golden Gate Strangler, I believe it was. His niece? She wasn't even closely related to him. She was like removed from him, I think twice. His niece took a DNA test. And I don't necessarily agree with this, but somehow the FBI were able to get a hold of that DNA test. They had enough of his DNA in her DNA test that they were able to trace him through her DNA test. He never took one. So there's that. So that's the other thing. Like, both of my cousins on my dad's side have taken DNA tests. So even though I have never taken one, my DNA is now recorded through them. So, and I think somebody on my mom's side has taken one. There is such a thing as Ashkenazi, but that's like the exception to the rule. And even then, just because you might have the DNA markers for Ashkenazi, it doesn't necessarily mean, I mean, I don't know if you are actually Jewish. I'm sorry if you are, but if I were to take it, I would not be Jewish. I'm not raised Jewish. My family's not religiously Jewish. I don't think my family has ever been Jewish. So for me to like take that test and be like, oh, I'm Jewish, it's not how that works. So that's kind of what I'm talking about. So even then, even with something like that that does have a genetic marker to it, it still doesn't make you, unless you actually are, it doesn't actually make you Ashkenazi. And I know I'm mispronouncing it and I apologize. Ashkenazi? Anyway, I apologize. I'll stop now. But tests also aren't very good to tell actual lineage, yeah, quote unquote, the way we think of it, because it's counting genomes and DNA strands. So you could be like 20% French, but actually only be 2% by the family tree. Right. I mean, like, my family is a genetic, like, melting pot over here. I literally have a little bit of everything in me. But that doesn't mean I'm French. Okay. The best I can say is, like, we're Cajun, because we still have a little bit of that culture in my family. We still have a little bit of the cooking. My grandparents still had a little bit of the language. So there was a little bit of that. I'm still not Cajun. Like, I can make a gumbo. There you go. And that's pretty much it. Your sister took the hit for us. That's funny. My son was very interested. Ashkenaz. Oh, I was saying it good. All right. Yay. Does anyone else dad get super into genealogy when they were like in their late to mid 50s? Yeah, that seems to be an older person thing. You're better off, if you want to know your ethnicity and like your family history, you're better off tracing your family lineage through things like birth and death records than you are taking a DNA test. So if that's what you're actually interested in, you're better off doing it that way, because that's going to be more accurate than a DNA test. But
You fell down the rabbit hole of TikTok compilations of DNA horror stories and blowing up family. I can imagine that one, yeah. Ye old Are You the Daddy tests. The vast majority of white Americans are very similar. Yeah, we're mostly German Irish. Go to the Midwest. Everybody there's, I'm German Irish. So you're from the Midwest. Gotcha. Check. Yeah, see, that's the other thing. Like with adoptions and things like that that pop up. There's that whole argument of, well, you're adopted, therefore you're XYZ by birth. Yeah, but I was raised as if I was a member of this family. Therefore, culturally, I'm whatever the family I was raised in is, regardless of what my biological ethnicity might appear to be, right? I was like, I don't know, let's pretend like I was born in Spain, but I was adopted by my Midwest parents, you know? I don't know shit about being Spanish. I wasn't raised in Spain. I don't speak the language. I don't know anything about the culture. Am I actually Spanish? I'm not, but I'm just using that as an example. Your DNA learned my grandfather was very fertile. There you go, Zincat. Oh no, Poto. Yeah, there's nothing like the old eel family tree with no branches.
New day of Vlogmas. How are you? How are you? So yes,
Good.
I'm wearing my hair in the same style that I wore yesterday because
you're lazy and it's probably the same day and you just change your shirt.
I kind of like her. She's kind of cute. She stays out of my face.
That's funny, Hannah.
What? Thank you, baby. I'm currently FaceTiming Tommy through my MacBook. Anyways, she's in my ear.
Because God forbid you make a video where you're not distracted by your fucking girlfriend. But anyway, go on.
Okay, so we have a couple more Torrid. I figured, let's try her on. So this is another big sweater. It's called a drop shoulder boxy cardigan. So.
But that's what I'm talking about, Freya. Like, were you raised Chippewa and French American? So that's kind of my thing. Like, just because you've got a genetic marker that's shared with people who fall into the tribe, the Chippewa tribe, doesn't make you Chippewa, you know? It just means that somewhere down the line, you have a common ancestor who has a similar DNA. They may not have even been connected to the Chippewa tribe at any point, you know? That fork could have happened before the Chippewa even formed as a tribe. But anyway.
Let's try it on. So again, I wear these without the buttons being buttoned. It is just not my style. So this is super cute. It has these beautiful pink hearts. I love this color pink. And then super cute white stripes at the end. Oh,
White Stripes was a good band.
yeah. This is so cozy. Let me put you guys down a little bit. I'm living. Oh, this is so cute.
Well, Artemis's was either smug, gifting Dolce, gifting gifts, or it was Susan, so. Or it might have been me.
I'm giving a little modeling show. She said it looks like I'm getting ready to star in Grease. You're the one that I want. Oh my god, I love this. With like a black dress under it. Oh my god, so cute. 10 out of 10, recommend. Hey guys, so I saw this going around and I had to try it. I was like, girl, that sounds like everything that I love. So
We're skipping this part. I really just want to bitch about the gaslighting part. She really was dipping onions. Okay, just, you know, I didn't really pay that much attention to it. Bonk. All right, here we go. Go.
Okay guys, so I'm actually about to be picked up by my mom because I'm going with her to a doctor's appointment and she said I'm allowed to share this with you guys. Like back in my early 20s when I started YouTube, like I had no filter.
Don't care.
Okay guys, so I just got home and my mom's appointment was actually canceled 15 minutes before she got there, but
I call bullshit. I'm sorry, I call bullshit. And the reason I call bullshit is because every fucking doctor's appointment that Amber is involved in gets canceled right before the appointment's supposed to occur. And no one told us anything about it. Every fucking doctor's appointment she has gets canceled like this. I call bullshit.
They didn't call her, so she had no idea, and she had to reschedule. It was canceled because of some insurance thing. It just hasn't been approved quick enough, but still, like, this is something that, like, she really needs to get taken care of. So now her appointment's rescheduled, and I'm hoping her insurance can get to it and approve it quicker. All right, you guys, I feel massively gaslighted. I feel like
Lit. You're gaslit.
I am insane, and, like, I'm not remembering things correctly, so I had to go back and look.
Lizzie. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I feel so jealous of people who have like an actual like cultural connection to something besides like generic white American, because like we have no fucking culture. We have none. What is American? You know, what is, it's more specifically, what is even white American? Like, you can, even Black Americans have kind of a shared culture that they can fall back on. White Americans don't have shit. We're like so boring. So yeah, like your Taiwanese American boyfriend probably still has, if he still has a close connection with his Taiwanese family members, like he still probably has a lot of those cultural habits, like cool celebrations and neat like costumes that they wear at certain times of the year, and just like in general just a richer ethnic background than like I'm from the Midwest. There's nothing wrong with the Midwest, don't get me wrong. It's just like, it's the Midwest. Like, there's nothing to it. Anyway. Oh, wow. Damn. That's a statement. I'm just JK. That's a statement. I'm related distantly to a sizable chunk of Australia. There you go. America is a gun, that's what we have. It's fair. You're beige Americans. Yeah, I don't know about Canada, but I mean, it doesn't surprise me, honestly. What about the white Americans who are foreign heritage? Well, you're not Midwesterners. Here's the thing, though. Do you have connections with the foreign heritage part of it, though? Like, we've got a Swedish American museum here in Philly, and a lot of the people that participate in the museum are from Sweden. Like they're like first or second generation Americans from Sweden, and so they still have a lot of like that Swedish heritage, and they still do like the maypoles, and they do all kinds of neat celebrations throughout the year because it's part of their culture that they brought over to America with them. And I think my family, we can trace ourselves back to Sweden at some point, but I don't have any of that shit in my family. I mean, the closest thing I have to like cultural heritage as far as like non-American, it would be the German pickle. And even then, that's a German American thing. That's not a German thing. So. A beige transplant American Jewish Brit. There you go. You didn't bring things down, Justin. I am just Kay. You stated something that needed to be said. Go back. Yeah, that's like Smug said. You didn't say anything. It's important to your history and important to history in general.
People are saying that I'm only eating on camera because of Tommy. No.
Yes.
I've been eating on camera literally forever. In this video here, which was 5 months ago, it's around the time that I met Tommy.
I love this thing because she thinks this is a flex. She thinks she's proving something here. All she is proving is what people have said forever, and that she eye bangs herself on camera, and that she moans when she eats, and that like food is sexual for her. That's all she's proving here. I don't know why she thinks this is a gotcha moment, because she really does.
Of course. And then, if you guys see here, I'm literally eating in this video. I literally am eating in this whole video, which was a month before I met Tommy. Forcing myself to eat, and then randomly and periodically in
forcing myself to eat
each of these videos, like I'm just randomly eating everything I eat today. Do I actually take a bite? Let's look. Of course I do. See?
Do I eye bang myself every time I take a bite? Of course I do. See? Coolish gal, exactly. Nice girl. I didn't know a lot of Swedes ended in Philly. Yeah, apparently I didn't either until we moved here. Philly's really interesting because they have ethnic neighborhoods. Like we've got the Italian market, which is the Italian neighborhood, and they're like Italian. It's not like they're Italian Americans. They're Italian. We've got what do they call that one? I don't want to say it out loud because it's probably not appropriate. But anyways, we have a very large Taiwanese population who have a very specific neighborhood that they all seem to gather in. The Irish, we have several Irish neighborhoods, and I don't mean Irish American, I mean Irish. Like, it's crazy. I've never lived someplace like this. But yeah, it's a gross flex, Rex. Philly's a really cool place. I'm sure a lot of the states, well, yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of the cities on either coast are probably very similar to this, where they have like actual ethnic neighborhoods, but I'm from the Midwest. We don't. We don't have that. People say they're Irish. They're not fucking Irish. They're Irish American at best. Your family came over before World War I. Yeah. If you're like more than third or fourth, in my opinion, this is my opinion. If you're more than third or fourth generation, you're not whatever. Unless for some reason you still have real strong connections with whatever country your parents came from. You're not culturally whatever that country was. You're American because you lived in America. You grew up in America. You're half Sicilian. Oh, that's a good idea, Rex. Rename it Amberlynn Reid, Gross Flex. Yeah, I've not been to a lot of the coastal cities, so like, I'm a very sheltered country mouse.
And this was posted just on June 14th. That was literally a few days before Tommy messaged me for the first time. Here I am, slurping on a slush. Again, 6 months ago. Eating, 7 months ago. Drinking some Starbucks, 6 months ago. Eating. You guys, I'm always eating.
We know. We comment on it a lot. That the fucking only thing you do is eat in front of a camera. Like, just do mukbangs. Just do it. Why do you fucking care? Just turn into candy, except people like candy, and just fucking mukbang yourself to death. Oh, I'm not saying you're... Okay. I don't mean you're not American if you are first or second generation here. That I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry it came off that way. That's not what I meant at all. I think if you're born here, you're American, period, end of discussion, because that's how we do it. But if you're naturalized, you're American. That's how we do it. So
It's just how I've always been.
yeah, ALR proving she always eats. I know, right?
Stop gaslighting me. I knew I wasn't crazy. Like, literally, look at this nonsense. What I eat on a cheat day, and you bet your damn hot dollar I'm eating in it.
Cool. Well, you sure showed us.
Weighing what I ate today. Oh, I'm eating in that too. Like, you guys, stop. Look, eating. I can't stop, won't stop. And then
This is her. She knows, guys. She's the sentient meme. I think the problem is that Amber doesn't make the connection that Smug made much earlier in the conversation. It's not that you're eating on camera and you've always eaten on camera. It's just now when you're eating on camera, you know you're eating for feeders. That's the difference. It's not that you're eating on camera, because like she said, she's always done it. She's eaten on camera since her channel began. It's just now she knows she's eating for feeders. That's the difference, right? Anyway.
And I've also been hearing how supposedly I'm making all these sounds after I take a bite of food and how I've never done that before. And this is my literal face. Because
Well, I'm like third generation German and fourth generation Irish on my mom's side. So like, but I'm not German and I'm not Irish. I'll make jokes about it, but I'm not. I'm Midwest. I'm Midwest German. I'm American German. I'm American Irish, if those are even things, you know?
because I'm like, what? Am I missing something? Wasn't there like a whole section of my YouTube career, quote unquote, where people were always saying that I moaned after I ate? And I'm
Because you do.
just like, nah, I'm making the same sounds as like everyone else does after they
See, that's the thing. I'm making the same sounds that everyone else does when they eat. She believes that because she thinks people who do mukbangs, she thinks that's how people eat. Has she never eaten with like normal people?
eat, like especially the people on YouTube. So I was like, I need to look this up.
And again, I am correct. Because look at all this nonsense.
What do you think? This is the one that really confuses me.
What do you think you're proving here? You're showing compilations of people who have put together you moaning after eating. There's enough of it out there that people can put together 3 to 5 minute compilations of you taking bites. That's not a flex, man. You're just proving what we've been saying, that you moan and make sex noises when you eat on camera. Like, thanks for proving us right. This isn't gaslighting.
It's Amberlynn Reid, food noises she makes. Amberlynn Reid, moaning over mediocre food for 2 minutes. Amberlynn Reid, the heavy breathing though. Heavy breathing and moaning. Amberlynn Reid, moaning over mediocre food part 2. Amberlynn Reid, lots of moaning, I'm sorry. You guys, stop, because I literally thought I was like losing my mind. I was like, did I like dream all of this stuff? So no, I haven't changed since being with Tommy.
So you haven't changed since being with Tommy. So you've always been eye-banging yourself and moaning orgasmically over food. You sure showed us.
have just simply stayed the same. All right, you guys, it's super late at night, so I'm...
Anyway, that's the only part of that I wanted to watch anyway. Right. Yeah. This fucking thing. We're almost done, I promise.
Hello, hello. Welcome to another day of vlog.
She's self-obsessed with her own lore. And she doesn't even get her own lore correctly, rather be nameless. It's like, girl, you can't even keep your own shit straight. Don't worry, we got you, but still. You are the source. Honestly, if I ate like this, 1, I hope someone would tell me so I could stop. And 2, I would never, ever leave or be online again. Yeah.
Vlogmas, how are you guys doing?
Good.
Today's a no makeup, hair up, in this crazy big hair tie I got from TJ Maxx when I was in Wisconsin. When I
Wow. Where's your cat?
was in Wisconsin, I would go
Where's your cat?
and do things, but I never like vlogged. You guys
Where's your cat?
are just seeing me do more here in the good old Oklahoma because
We're seeing you do more in Oklahoma. You've gone to bingo. You've gone out to eat with your girlfriend when she dropped your ass off and then fled the country. You went to your storage shed. You went with your mom to a doctor's appointment that was apparently canceled. That's doing shit. The rest of the time, you've been wandering around your apartment. You refuse to show us any of your animals. You refuse to talk about your animals because you know you're in deep shit over this. Like, no, girl. No. Where's your cat? Wisconsin. To be fair. Ruby Skies. She says everyone does it, but all those videos are of her. Is she that dumb? Yes, 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 she is. He was in Jordy's chat. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, Jordy and Zachary Michael both have been like, bitch, get off my streams. I've never really noticed that she never shows her teeth. That's a deep insecurity, though, because showing your teeth is a subconscious thing most of the time. So she's, like, trained herself not to show her teeth. That's a really good catch. Ghoulish gal. Like, even even I show my teeth, not intentionally, but I know they're hanging out there.
it's Vlogmas, like, hi. I'm actually, like, vlogging, but in Wisconsin, I didn't really vlog. Didn't really post at all,
Nah, we didn't notice.
actually. Anyways, I want to show you guys what I got my grandma for Christmas.
I don't care. What are we here for? Oh, yeah. And then all of this cat shit. Really, girl? Really? Really? Fuck you. That's what this is. It's just fuck you from the beginning to the end. Anyway. This is her flexing on how much money she spent on her family. I don't have a problem with people spending money on their family for Christmas and that kind of stuff. Like, it's kind of expected, especially here in the States. So I'm not slamming her for that. Amber likes to wealth flex, and Amber likes to use gifts as a way to control people. And so that's all we're seeing here. This is Amber love bombing her family with gifts. And she did it last year too. I don't think she got anything from her grandmother. I don't remember. But anyway, my point is, this is just another one of those displays that Amber does where she's like, oh my God, you guys, look how giving I am and look how much money I spend on my family because I love them. And in reality, this is just another one of her double-sided gifts where she's giving them stuff, but you know down the road she's going to hold it over them, right? At some point. And she's a toxic gifter is what I'm trying to get at, I guess. When was the last time she went to the dentist? When she had that rotten tooth pulled out of the back of her head. The wheel is turning, but the hamster's gone. Oh, that's pretty sweet. My mom had to have, she's got those magnetic snap-in dentures. They're freaking weird. But anyway, she has those. But yeah, but she doesn't have them in. I love my mother. Never mind. But when she doesn't have them in, it's kind of freaky. And then when she does put them in, I mean, they look really nice. She's got a nice set of teeth now. Come on, cat hairs. There we go. I think. An optional root canal? I mean, I guess everything's optional. But usually they don't recommend the fucking root canal unless you need it. Also, I just rather you pull my damn tooth. It's fine. You can just have the tooth. The hamster explored too hard. What if she gets magnetized to something not the teeth? I've never thought about that. I don't know what she would get magnetized to. They're not that powerful. I mean, they hold the teeth in place, but they're not like rare earth magnets or anything like that. I don't think. I don't know. Now I'm going to ask her that, though. And when she asks me why I'm asking that, I'm going to say, because my chat wants to know, Ruby. With food in her mouth. Oh, that's a toss-up, B. Yes, she likes to say that she has like a toothbrushing obsession, and that's why she had the bad tooth, is because she brushed it too much. Oh, that's kind of cool. They're snapping without the magnets. Yeah, I can see how that would be why you couldn't have those ones. What time is it? Nope, those are my neighbors. Your magnetized face stuck to something. I'm gonna screenshot this shit and send it to my mom. "20 weird places and they're all in my chat." Anyway, I wanted to talk about the fucking Taco Bell. First off, no, we're not doing that. This shit, though. This shit. She's doing this on purpose. This is her trolling the audience again. Her tapping on everything and popping these cans and her... Like, she sounds like a dog drinking from a water bowl. But she's doing it on purpose because she knows it's pissing people off. And as long as she keeps doing it, as long as people keep complaining about it, which I'm doing right now, she's going to keep doing it because all she's doing right now is trolling everyone. She's doing all the things that people hate that she does, and she's doing it on purpose. And that's not ASMR. I listen to ASMR. Of course, mine are all like soap cracking and clay popping, but, you know, also I really like seeing the things people build out of the soap and the clay, and then they crush them into nothingness. But yeah, anyway. She sounds like my dishwasher draining. Yes, it doesn't sound human. Right, exactly. She loves to troll and then pouts when she doesn't get her hug box. Like, what she's going to end up doing is pissing off all of these TikTok followers that she's apparently picked up. But marshmallow. Amber's no genius, but she can rage bait and troll. You don't have to be a genius to be able to piss people off. You don't have to be smart to piss people off. But yeah. K-Buns, I don't think she cares. And if she did know that there were people that have issues, she'd just do it even more just to piss people off. She doesn't care. My ASMR sympathy bone. Squish. This one's marshmallow scented. Try not to get it too close to the mic.
Just gonna keep doing me.
No, no, no. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
And no,
I apologize. Anyway.
let's do first impression.
Okay. Why does Taco Bell have chicken nuggets? It's not Nugget Bell. It's Taco Bell. Get in your lane, Taco Bell.
Is they look overcooked, which for me, not an issue. For the average
They don't look overcooked. You're just an idiot.
population, they probably are not gonna like that. One of each.
They look fine. They look like chicken nuggets you get at a fast food joint. You're an idiot. I left it in Germany. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. I forgot.
Sauce. So we have bell sauce,
Bell
a
sauce.
jalapeno honey mustard sauce,
Sounds good,
and
actually.
last but not least, fire ranch sauce. Let me open each of these.
See, K-Buns is smart. Look at her sniffing her food. When have you ever seen her sniff her food like some fucking bloodhound over here?
Sorry, I noticed that they actually do smell really good. I'm not gonna lie.
Because you were gonna eat them if they smelled bad?
The sauce is a little thickums. All right, I am gonna
It's called a dipping sauce, you idiot.
try this without a sauce first.
Why did she... Okay, here's my thing. I know she's full of shit. Because why would you order this if you thought you were gonna have all of these, like, food phobias over these fucking chicken nuggets, right? Why would you even do that? Also, we know you eat chicken nuggets. You ate a fucking 20-piece McDonald's chicken nugget. So, fuck off.
Not me getting the creeps already. I don't know why, but I just like have the creeps because
Because it's a fucking piece of chicken with breading on it?
it's all multi-textured
No.
and colored, and I'm like, what is
Multi-textured. So she's like texture girly now? She's decided she's a texture girly? Meat creeps me out.
happening? All right, let's go for it. What?
Oh my god, it tastes like a chicken nugget. Holy shit, you guys!
So this is what it looks like
She doesn't moan while she eats, though. Mmm.
on the inside. It's super white meat, which is what I prefer. Darker meat isn't always my favorite.
Dark meat's delicious. Shut the fuck
I will
up.
say the breading is super thick. All right, let's try the
It's like she's never had a chicken nugget before.
jalapeno honey situation type
That does sound good, though.
deal. Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. So this is the
10 out of 10?
bell sauce. Not bad. It's okay. Definitely prefer the honey jalapeno.
I don't know who in their fucking right mind watches Amber eat shit and is like, oh, I gotta go try those now.
Now let's go in for the fire ranch.
Fire ranch sounds good, too.
It's good. Remember when I became an internet sensation and Hidden Valley commented on my TikTok? All right.
Did you guys know Amber did a TikTok? Did you guys know that Hidden Valley Ranch commented on her TikTok? The Hidden Valley Ranch? Not the fake Hidden Valley Ranch. The verified Hidden Valley Ranch commented on her TikTok. Did you know that?
All right. So this is a chunkster and really big pieces of meat. Great meat.
Sounded like Yoda.
Now, so is it going to
That's me trying to do
pass the
Yoda.
Amberlynn test? Let's find out.
The Amberlynn test. Sweetheart, I got news for you. Shit you like to eat. I'd rather eat actual garbage sometimes. And I am familiar with how you cook. And you still manage to fuck it up.
I am absolutely dipping in this guy because this one's my favorite of the three. Gotta say, excuse the heck out of me. There's no weird tendon parts. There's no weird hard parts. There's no weird texture. Perfect.
You wouldn't know what a tendon tasted like if it came up and smacked you in the fucking face. What are you talking about? It's a processed piece of chicken. It's pink slime with breading.
Perfectly cooked. What is going on? Taco Bell. Okay. Wow. I'm shocked, to be honest. They're not
Jesse V. I love Amber over here talking about fast food like it's some Michelin star restaurant. Yeah, right? It's Taco Bell. This isn't Demolition Man. There are other foods besides Taco Bell.
Not bad. Drink break.
I'm sorry. Oop, there we go. There you go.
That piece had a moment. A weird flavor moment that I'm.
I like when she gets fake nails because she becomes it's like leveling up the Valley Girl. Or her little napkin dance. Her bullshit with her fucking from Nerfy to here. Oh no! Was I streaming the same time Nerfy was? My bad. I didn't mean to do that. I'm a bad person. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I wouldn't have done that. I should pay more attention to Nerfy's schedule. It's not like she doesn't post it. Anyway. I'm an idiot. Mechanically reclaimed meat. I like that. Predictable texture. It doesn't mean anything, Ellie. It means Amber ate half of these fucking nuggets and decided that she needed to have her food phobia moment. And so now she's making shit up. So these chicken nuggets that were perfectly fine 2 seconds ago are now somehow tainted because she's got to have her food phobia moment. Because she's so quirky, you guys. She doesn't like certain textures and flavors, and she doesn't like meat, even though she eats it in every fucking meal.
I'm not into. Ugh, I might have just like ruined the whole thing for me.
Really?
Now I'm looking at all of them and I'm like, ugh! Oh no, I think I just got turned off by it. And that one just got juicy. That one was juicy. I don't do juicy chicken.
The heavy breathing while she was chewing that. Oh my god, you guys. It's a chicken nugget. And it was moist.
How did it like start off really good and now it's like a flopsicle?
Because you need drama, so you're making shit up. I do not at all doubt that once she was done filming this stupid segment, that she snarfed the rest of these down. Like, I don't doubt that for a whole fucking moment.
Let's try this piece.
Which means the others turned her on. Exactly, Rex. Exactly. You really want to trim her claws? I know, right? Who gave her nails that long? Yeah, exactly. People who really have food icks, for the lack of a better term, won't make that into a quirky personality trait. Yeah, because it inhibits their ability to eat. Like, Ilona's a good example of this right now because apparently she's having like food aversions while she's pregnant, and it's fucking frustrating the hell out of her. She's aggravated. She can't eat. It's not cool. I've never met somebody who has an actual aversion to food. Like, I've met a couple that are quirky like this. I should finish my thought. I used to know somebody who like didn't like textures, and there were just certain textures of food we just couldn't eat. And well, I mean, I could, but I'm not going to sit there and eat it in front of them, is my point. And that's kind of the thing. Like, it wasn't a, oh my god, I don't like the way applesauce tastes. I don't like the texture of applesauce. It wasn't like that. It was like a whole classification of food because of the texture. And if they thought the food might have that texture, it would turn them off from whatever it was. They wouldn't even test to see if it did, right? It's a phobia. You know, it's not a quirky bullshit thing. It's a full-ass phobia. Look at her smirking when she did that. As you know, sorry. Or am I? Yeah. Do do do. Ba 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 ba. That face. As Lindsay would say, that's a screenshot. Girl. She's smirking in this right now, too. This is what Amber thinks people with food phobia acts like. This is what Amber thinks this particular infliction acts like. She doesn't actually have this problem. She is acting. Not only is she acting, but she's smirking through this entire fucking thing.
I saw something.
I saw something too.
I saw something.
I saw something
It
too.
looks so gross. Ugh.
What did you see? A fucking worm? A piece of meat? You.
It was like gray and slimy looking. I don't know. I don't know. I'm never getting these again. It started off great, but I know, as someone who is like low-key creeped out by chicken, some pieces are promising, but majority of the time, they're disgusting. So I had to keep going. I had
And why do you eat it so frequently?
to keep trying different pieces, and I done knew, deep down within my soul, I was gonna find something not good.
Honey, I hate to tell you this, but you're white. Just reminding you.
And I was just like, holding on to hope. Nope. These are a no for me. Big, fat no.
Until I turn the camera off and then I snarf the rest of them down. Anyway. Right, exactly, Freya. Rotisserie chicken? The chicken wings she ate earlier? What else has she had? The chicken wing she ordered from KFC. Granted, she didn't have the chicken in the bowl because some stupid bullshit reason, but she ate the chicken wing. She got an entire order of the flats of chickens, which is where all of the really gooey parts are. She'll eat an entire fucking roastery chicken to herself. Chicken sausage, need I say more? You don't like chicken, Amber. You're right. My bad. She might not have had more food in that bag, Ellie. The restaurants tend to, like, put food in the largest bags possible when they know they're being delivered. I'm not entirely sure why. Like, the bags from McDonald's, you can order a drink, and they'll put it in a full-ass paper bag with a handle, and it's the only thing in the bag, but the bag is like a shopping bag-sized bag. Some of the restaurants just use the bigger bags when they're delivery. DG. You see you like squirting lighter fluid on it, then stomping on it as it's in flames. I wish this video was an inanimate object that I can stomp on then set on fire. Your biggest food ick is melted cheese. You're fine with cheese, but not when it melts and gets stringy. Oh, well, I'll just keep that down here then. It just looks like slime. As you know, lots of people eat pizza without cheese. They have a thing here in Philly they call tomato pie. It's a pizza crust with sauce. There's not even like tomato slices. It's just bread with sauce. And it's a thing. And they love it. No Taco Bell sponsorship for ALR. Yeah, right? Aw, she loves you, chicken. She just thinks you have gross parts. Yeah, those bags do have braces for drinks, but like Taco Bell, when I pick up the bags from there, they'll give you like the biggest bag possible. And then they'll like roll it down and tape it in place. What's the other one? Oh man, Five Guys. Five Guys will give you a full ass like grocery, like a literal grocery bag, paper bag, and it's got like your fries and a burger in it. There's no braces in those. Who are the other ones? Most of the fast food, they just use really big bags. I'm not entirely sure why. But well, there's that. Who orders chicken nuggets from Taco Bell and doesn't order tacos? By the way, I really want Taco Bell now. Well, Elizabeth Peters, the original pizzas didn't even have sauce on them at all. They were made with rose water and were served to the Pope. She wants you dry, chicken. This is getting weird. Garlic bread. All right, let's go watch something intelligent now. Well, tomorrow's Christmas Eve, so tomorrow we're getting KFC for Christmas. Don't ask. And then Christmas, I am making duck along with all the sides. So Taco Bell is so good, Freya. How do you do it? It's like you can't even make tacos at home that are as good as Taco Bell because like it's Taco Bell. I'm not craving tacos. I'm craving Taco Bell. I want the shit food in the shit wrapper. I want the crap. That's what I'm craving. I can make tacos. Was not worth the hype. You got to be raised on it. You got to be raised on it for it to be ooh, crab legs. That sounds good. Well, Poto, here's the thing. My partner loves anime and watched an anime. This is a long time ago, by the way. We've been together for like 17 years at this point. Anyway, he watched an anime and they were eating KFC for Christmas. And he thought it was a funny joke. To which I said, okay, well, that's funny. This year, let's do KFC for Christmas because I don't want to cook. So we did. And then we decided that it was funny enough that we wanted to do it every year. This was going to be our weird little tradition. Lo and behold, the more research I did into it, it's a thing. It's a real thing. Somehow, KFC back in the day convinced an entire country that Americans eat KFC for Christmas. And that way they were able to sell fried chicken to Japan as a Christmas dinner. And it has become so popular, it has now made it to Hong Kong. And I know this because the friend of mine who just visited was sending me an advertisement from the KFCs there about KFC for Christmas. They have a Christmas dinner special. And he was like, this is weird. And I said, no, that's a real thing. You should go order it. And I had to explain the whole story to him. And he was like, that's weird. And I'm like, nope, that's the power of advertising. But yes, anime is the reason why we do it. So, KFC and RoboCop? Really? RoboCop's pretty good. If your KFC is open on the 25th, we actually pre-order ours. We pre-order it because sometimes they're sold out. And I want like the whole ass bucket. But oh, we can't buy it from the convenience store. Oh no. Oh no. I tried that one year and that was unacceptable. It has to be from KFC. And I was just like, great. I have created a monster. All right, let's watch a little bit of this.
Hi.
Hi. So this is Rachel, aka Rachel the Python, aka Rhetoric Toast. This is from 3 days ago. And it's about should fat people shouldn't make mukbangs. We're not going to watch the whole thing because we just don't have time, but if you don't know, I am a big fan of Rachel's. So we are definitely going to watch some of it. You guys are still talking about the KFC thing. We just learned about the Japanese thing from weird food history. Yeah, I don't know how long they've been doing it. I feel like it's been several decades now. Oh, crab legs. That's so good. Sounds so good. They pre-order in Japan too. Well, you kind of have to if you want your chicken. It is a good vid. I have watched this all the way through. So
Something disturbing
and by the way, that green yarn is still hanging out.
about watching a massively overweight person eat copious amounts of processed food on camera. Rude. Just ignore her. She's going to get her moment in a bit. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I don't see the issue with it, because I do. I personally don't watch mukbangs. I don't like them very much. They make me feel kind of uncomfortable.
He's still doing mukbangs at his new skinny weight. Rachel's content's really good, Stacia. She's definitely leaning more towards these kind of in-depth video essays, and I encourage it because I really like it. I like that she brings her philosophy degree into it. I like that she brings in her rhetoric. I love her voice. I think she has a really good speaking voice. Her presentation style is really nice. Like, I can't say enough nice things about her stuff. I know that she started her channel off kind of a little scattershot with a bunch of other little things that are kind of not related, but excuse me, she really hit her stride with the last few videos she's done, and I really hope she keeps it up because these are really good videos. I wish I made videos this good, but night, Poto. We're only going to be on for maybe another 20 minutes.
Comfortable. I'm not a fan of chewing sounds, and I'm not someone where ASMR really works on my brain. I don't know if I'm broken or what. However, some people really do seem to enjoy them, as we can see from just how many views they get on YouTube. In this video,
I can't do the chewing noises.
I plan to thoroughly work through what evidence we have for the different effects that watching mukbangs can have on viewers. I will address the positives, the negatives, the nuance, and what the academic research actually shows. I'm going to talk about
Candy's just putting a gun to her head, a food-shaped gun, and pulling the trigger. She does have a rad yarn wall. That's a hell of a yarn wall back there.
Fat mukbangers versus slim mukbangers, and try to answer the question, should fat people be allowed to post eating videos on YouTube? This video is going to contain a portion where I eat on camera. That section is going to be hosted by me. Hi, Mukbang Rachel.
It's actually pretty funny. I didn't think I was going to like the mukbang section, but it's really interesting, the mukbang section. So if you guys, we're not going to get through the whole thing, and if you haven't watched it, you really should, especially that part, because she's very self-aware when she does the mukbang section. And I'm kind of like, maybe I should do one, because like there is a difference between observing and participating, right? Because I always tell you guys I'm a participant observer when I do the Amberlynn stuff and the Girl World stuff. And it's definitely different when you're participating versus when you're just kind of peeking in, you know? Oh no, your SSRI blocked your ASMR? No! Actually, what you're saying is your SSRI cured your ASMR. But anyway.
I feel like if I'm going to give
Candy does make me sad, yeah.
my opinion about mukbangs, shouldn't I be as educated as I possibly can be?
Fuck.
So I figured how better than to put myself in the shoes of the content creators that I'm going to be talking about. I'm hoping that a mukbang made by me.
Maybe I should do a Taco Bell mukbang. No, that would be a terrible idea. There's no non-sloppy way to eat Taco Bell. Watching other people eat kind of grosses you out. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, the substance. Wait, that's a different movie. That's the new movie. I heard that the substance, I didn't watch it, I watched somebody else watch it. I heard that the substance was purposefully grotesque, like they made it gross. Bye, B, happy Christmas, Merry Yule, happy Hanukkah. I think that's starting soon. The only mayo I use anymore is Kewpie mayo.
A fat
Do a healthy mukbang.
person in a video about mukbangs made by fat people, although it's a bit meta, might actually help to make the video more informative. In the interests of transparency,
Yeah, I don't like body horror. I can't do body horror. Like The Centipede, everyone's like, oh my god, it's such a great movie. I'm like, no, I don't care. It can be the best movie ever made. I'm not watching it.
and giving you the full story, I currently weigh 280 pounds, which is
No, she does a really good job with the mukbang. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend people watching it if she like sat there and slurped and smacked her lips and was really gross about it.
more than Tyson Fury weighed when he fought Alexander Usyk back in May of this year. Do with that what you will, it's just context for the video. I promise I'm not going to make any horrible noise.
Just watch Death Becomes Her. I've seen that movie. I think it's an interesting idea, the substance. I think the story is interesting, and I think the director's desire to make it a grotesque, a physically repulsive movie was an interesting choice. I don't like those kind of movies, which is the only reason why I didn't watch it. I don't care who makes it. James Gunn can make a movie that's body horror and I won't watch it. Actually, it's one of the main reasons I haven't watched the third Guardians of the Galaxy movie is because of all the little animals the little animals that have been like cybernetically enhanced or whatever, it's body horror for me, and I'm just like, I can't do that. I don't know. I don't think I can do it. And I know it's not meant to be, but it hits too hard. And yet I've watched Slither at least twice, maybe 3 times at this point.
And I will clearly timestamp where to go to if you don't want to watch this part, which I completely understand. But I, Mukbang Rachel, might add some thoughts as we go here and there, but not while I'm chewing. So, why am I making this video? Well, you'll be pleased to hear that this video is not about Amberlynn Reid, but it was.
I do like Uzumaki. I haven't watched the live action parts of that, but I've read a lot of it, and I do actually. I can read body horror. I just can't watch body horror.
Through watching an Amberlynn Reid video that I became inspired to cover this topic. So if you will forgive me for mentioning her for just a second, Amber recently had 2 videos removed from her YouTube channel. They
Slither is an amazing movie.
were both videos of her eating. YouTube claimed that this was because the videos violated their terms of service under the SH policy. Your girl is very scared of being demonetized, so we're just going to call it SH for this whole video. This was fascinating to me. The idea that a 500+ pound woman eating food on camera could be classed by YouTube as SH was kind of unexpected. One of the videos was her eating what she claimed to be about 500 calories of chicken.
Here's the problem, and I'm too many people are missing this point. And Rachel sounds like she's missing the point too, and I didn't catch it the first time I watched it. It's not that Amber's rotisserie chicken video was self-harm. The problem with that video wasn't Amber eating the chicken. The problem with the video was Amber talking about her ED in detail while eating the chicken and being 500 pounds. That was the problem. It's very nuanced, and I know it's YouTube, and I know that they're not really known for their nuance, but that one and the other one that got taken down, both of them were removed for the same reason, and that's because in both of those videos, she is binging while talking about having binge disorder and talking about ways to basically participate or enhance the binge and giving people advice on it. It would be no different than if Eugenie Clooney decided to have a video where she talked about ways for people to be anorexic. It would be the same thing. And that's why those 2 videos have gotten pulled, where other videos where she's eating copious amounts of food did not, because she wasn't talking about that shit during those videos. She does address it in the comments. I never read comments, so I will check that out. So maybe she didn't miss the point, or maybe she caught that she did. I'm not saying that in a bad way. This is still a really good video, and you really should go watch it. Oh, sorry, Smug. I won't give you the plot points. I'll just warn you that it's body horror and it's gross. I haven't watched it. I've only watched someone else watch it. Guardians 3 very much ends up being low-key unintentional body horror. Yeah. I was worried about that one. That's okay, though. I do love Guardians, and I will eventually get around to watching it.
The other video was her eating 5,000 calories in one day. I was able to find a re-upload of the chicken video, which I'm showing now, but the other one I haven't located. Now, I feel like YouTube doing this kind of opens a massive can of worms, right? Deleting the eating video of an overweight person and claiming that it's because it shows SH is...
Why are they green? These 2.
kind of a touchy subject in my opinion, partially because fat people still have to eat, and it's absolutely not the case that every time this is filmed it's a case of SH. Amberlynn herself commented on this, saying, yes, this video was deleted by YouTube 3 days ago. This is the second video YouTube deleted on my channel in 11 years. Not appealing it because I understand YouTube's reasoning. It's fair. In a video a few days later, Amber adds to these comments saying,
because I've seen the topic of discrimination come up. If YouTube wants to take down my I ate some rotisserie chicken, they should probably take down everyone else's.
I don't
The problem is I agree, and I also disagree.
agree with many things that Amberlynn Reid says, but
I think if Amber had been like a normal weighted person talking about BE or BED while binging, I don't think YouTube would have pulled the video. I have no evidence, I have no proof. I just personally think YouTube would not have pulled it if she hadn't also been fucking 500 pounds. I think that was the determining factor. So yes, I think YouTube did discriminate, but also it did violate TOS, the new TOS, which is why they pulled it in the way that they did and why it wasn't a strike on her account. It doesn't count as a strike because they were made prior to the TOS change. So I do kind of agree with Amber that it is discrimination, but it's not. Amber also misses the point and thinks it's just because she was eating a rotisserie chicken, and that all of the skinny people eating rotisserie chickens should also have their videos pulled. They're not talking about eating disorders and ways to facilitate said eating disorder while binging on camera. That's not what's happening. People, on the other hand, you guys are funny.
And certainly got me thinking, if YouTube is going to remove Amberlynn Reid's rotisserie chicken video, then shouldn't they kind of consider removing all eating content coming from fat YouTubers? People like Hungry Fat Chick, Nikocado Avocado, although he's skinny now. But if they do this, how will they know where to draw the line? How fat is too fat? Will we judge YouTubers' BMIs and make a rule that there's a certain point at which they're not allowed to eat on camera? There are some serious difficulties that YouTube would run into if they tried to actually implement the rule that fat people shouldn't make mukbangs.
But that's not... Okay. That's not the point. That's not why they pulled the video. However, this is still a good conversation, right? It's still fine. She is correct. How do you make this determination? When is YouTube finally going to crack down on candy? Because they will eventually, right? It's going to happen. But when is that going to happen? At what point? Will it be before or will it be after? You know? There's a website called Does the Dog Live, or Does the Dog Die, or something like that, and it'll tell you if in a movie that there's if the animals get hurt in the movies. I think it's funny, like, your husband will take a star off for any horror movie that offs an animal. And I've been watching this one Stephen King, I think it's called the Stephen King Book Club or Fan Club or something like that. Anyway, it's a really good channel if you like Stephen King. But I've noticed that King loves to kill kids. Like, he fucking loves killing and maiming children in his stories. And I was just like, I never really made that connection until this guy was playing bingo. And one of the categories is a kid dies. And I'm just like, yeah, he does that a lot. Like a lot. I was just like, all right. But no animals. Actually, King will off animals. And it's not necessarily for emotional manipulation. It's usually to set the story, but that's Stephen King too, so he's better at it than most people. When the horse freaked out, I don't remember that part. And wasn't the journalist poking around this video with YouTube at this point too? I don't know. That is the theory, but I don't know if the journalist actually had anything to do with this. Also, it's the end of December. Where the fuck is this story? I'm sure if people who are skinny said they had BD and they talked about it while eating on camera, the video would be taken down too. I don't think so. I'm not entirely positive that that would happen, Ellie, but until it does happen, I can't say that it won't either. So I just personally don't think it would. Pet Cemetery. Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying he won't do it. Yeah, it usually has something to do with the plot. It's not just evil for evil's sake, which he does do. Oh, that part. I forgot about that part. Cujo. Cujo's a double whammy. Of course, so is Pet Cemetery. Oh, wow. Was that the Japanese version or the American version? Have I seen The Ring? Wow, I thought I'd seen it. Now I'm not so sure. NBC won't run the story until it gets... Nobody gives a shit about it. No one cares. No, I'm not missing that point, Ellie. I'm just saying if the same situation occurred and it was skinny Amber versus fat Amber, I don't think it would have gotten pulled. But that's my personal take. Again, I have no evidence one way or the other.
So that's why I'm making this video, because my gut reaction was to think, damn, that doesn't seem fair, does it? And when Amber says...
But I do understand, like, the 5,000 calorie one, like, as someone who is morbidly obese, like, I should not really be posting that online.
I asked myself, well, why shouldn't she? For anyone who doesn't know, mukbang started in 2008 in Korea, where the culture is to eat socially, and eating alone is seen as kind of like a sad, depressing activity. Mukbangs were originally done on live streams where the eater would interact with the viewers.
Yeah, but they also weren't done in these, like, these are not the beginning of the mukbang. The mukbang literally was someone went to a restaurant and set up a camera and ate their meal while talking to the camera. And same kind of situation. They'd make a meal, a regular style meal at home and eat while talking to the camera. And then it morphed into this shit.
React to their comments and eat certain things depending on what the viewer recommended. These videos were initially intended to foster a feeling of community. It wasn't until these videos were popularized in the West that they started to become weird. Research shows
This lady, I can't watch this lady. This lady. Everything she does is just disgusting to me.
that mukbangs have all
Well, there's a difference between being demonetized and having your video taken down, though. Because demonetized just means you're not making money off of it anymore. Yeah, it was supposed to be social while eating a meal, and then, like...
kinds of effect on their viewers, from good ones, bad ones, damaging ones, and these videos are used by viewers in all kinds of ways. In this
I'm sure she's a very nice person. I cannot watch her eat. It is so gross.
section, I'm going to dig a little deeper into what the main reasons that people watch mukbangs are and assess whether they are good or bad. I use air quotes here because the idea is that obviously it's not good or bad. There's a whole lot of nuance. We're going to get into it. I found a study called The Spectrum of Motivations Behind Watching Mukbang Videos and Its Health Effects on Its Viewers. All my sources will be linked in the description, by the way, as far as possible. This
Yay.
study cites the main
I don't need to check because I know she does it.
reasons for
I might go look at it just to make myself feel better, though.
people watching mukbangs as digital commensality, which means sharing meals online, entertainment, parasocial effect, escape from real life issues, and sexual reasons, which kind of also falls into entertainment.
Sexual fun times.
According to other studies I've read, viewers will watch mukbang in order to be encouraged to eat or be encouraged not to eat. A couple of these uses of mukbang are more concerning than others, but they all come together to give us an idea of what the benefits and dangers are of consuming this kind of content. A brief section here on the positive uses of mukbangs. Some of these, as I've mentioned, are digital commensality, which is the initial reason that mukbang was made in the first place, and in my opinion, the most innocent of the lot. You set up your meal, sit at your computer, and watch a content creator that you enjoy eating at the same time as you.
I've never watched a mukbang because, like, I enjoy watching people eat.
I remember her making the salad, and I was like, man, that salad looks really good. See, okay, like this meal here that she's having, she's got a salad and a piece of... I think she butchered a piece of salmon, but anyway. This would be like what a mukbang originally was. This is not an insane amount of food. What is she wearing? Anyway, it doesn't matter. But it was just supposed to be lonely people eating on camera to make you feel less lonely while you ate your food, too. Humans ruin everything at some point. What time is it? Alright, actually, I know we didn't get very far. And I apologize. But it was still better than Amber. And we had some really good conversations. But here's the link to the video again. I really encourage you guys to go watch it. But I'm gonna go. It's time to feed my cats, and I am also hungry, so I'm gonna go do that. But if you've made it this far, go ahead and leave a chicken down in the comment section, because yeah, you heard the baby. That was my mom moment. So yeah, I need to go feed the cats before they really start getting going. I know, Bubby, I'm coming. But there we go. Go ahead and leave a chicken down in the comments section. Merry Christmas to everybody. Merry Yule to everyone. Happy Hanukkah. And I think there's like 2 other holidays that I don't know the name of, but happy those as well. And happy Festivus for those who don't celebrate anything at all. And I probably won't go live until January, which is, like I said, a week and a half away. So I will see everybody in